We're back. We're back. I just needed to restart my PC. I don't know why. I don't know why, but that's what needed to happen. So, sorry about that. My apologies. There is a big scene that I want to have before the end of the night, so hopefully we'll be able to get that taken care of.
Spell that.
Welcome back home.
Oh yes,
You want
hot
me to
tub party.
spell
Okay.
sanitary? Sanitary. What?
Okay, hot tub party. Period. Where did my Italians go?
That's not wrong.
Oh, well, I don't know how to spell it, so I just
It
guessed.
wasn't wrong. He was right the whole time.
Oh. Hey, Daphne.
Hi.
Oh.
Shit.
You guys definitely can't
Holy
hate.
shit.
I'll read her lips.
Oh.
A sea witch to her voice.
She said, "Damn, y'all look so nice and cozy in that hot tub."
And sexy.
Well, thank you.
That's
oh
exactly
my God,
what I
thank you,
said,
Daphne.
actually. Wait, you can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes, that's what I said. So,
So kind.
You want to join?
I actually would love to join, but I need to go to bank.
Oh, yes. Oh, my
So,
goodness. Be
I'll be back.
careful. Love you.
Wait, that's actually a fun hot tub party. I kind of want to actually be there. I'm not gonna lie. I think my car's still here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess we'll just...
I thought you died. I thought you fell off
I
and
did
died.
too.
I was gonna send out a search party. I was nervous. Oh yeah, wait, how much did you end up with
I only made 12K.
in cash total?
Yeah. Which is kind of insane, but...
12K even? Really?
12 with what I had in my pocket, probably like around 12, maybe 12,400.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. We're not taking anything from the everyone else who threw. That's all you. But for odd things, it's gonna be what is it? 8,648.
There
Beautiful.
you go. Good thing I love what I do.
Too many people busking nowadays.
I know. I know. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked.
I've also been doing it late.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like I said, I gotta talk to people and kind of get it set up to where people come to me specifically. You can't just count on people being able to just be like, it used to be you'd say I'm busking and fucking 20 people would show up. Now it's not the same.
Yeah, because more people are busking. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think strip clubs are getting robbed a little less, so people go to there as well.
I mean, if you're robbing strip clubs, you're just fucking broke.
I mean, if you're
Fucking
robbing
piece of
buskers,
shit.
you're garbage, so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing if you rob a stripper. Like,
And that's why we're there. I'm always ready with my fucking piece.
Yeah.
If that shit happens, I'm not asking a question. I'm just blasting.
Is there a radio?
what?
Is there a radio?
Same one as before.
I don't know what that was because I passed out, you know?
That's Rocco. He knows it by heart.
Okay. I guess I just won't. Ow! What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Thanks a lot, boys.
Do you want another radio?
Yes, I do.
All right, 324.77. Beautiful.
Alright,
Wait,
what's
did you
the
s-
plan?
Sorry, new number. Who's this?
Mm-hmm.
There is no plan.
The plan was to clean the shit, and now I'm good, and I'm fucking happy. I'm ready for EXO or whatever the fuck.
We can go talk to Honey.
We do need to do that. You're right. Yeah, we should do that.
What happened to Honey?
It's just a business thing. She's starting a club.
Oh, right. Yeah, I would back that too, through the pond. Also, Daph, if you want to get rid of Pink Cage, I'd be down to buy that whenever.
Yeah, I'm done.
You just need a realtor or whatever.
Sounds good to me. Let's get it done.
Whoa, how you doing? Oh, yeah, it's good.
Oh, we've already gotten our food, by the way.
Yeah,
if
we're
you're
not in line.
in line.
We'll go right
No,
around
no, no,
the
I'm
back.
not in line. I
Oh,
just
okay.
feel that shit from the bag.
Oh, hell yeah. Later.
Yeah, let me know.
Honey
I'm
said she's
starting
busy,
Al
so
Binkies.
she'll let us know. She's gonna close up al dentes here in a
Okay.
minute. She's got something to do.
Yeah, I mean, we're here now. Everybody just walked out.
Yeah, well, she's got something to do.
Oh, got you.
Okay, I gotta run.
Don't run too-faced, because you don't want to trip and fall.
Yeah, I think I've had enough falling.
No, who
for
said to get
today.
into my car? Why are you in my
I'll
car
see you
right
in a
now?
bit.
I'm sorry. Are you allergic to me?
Yeah, you're kind of greasy.
Greasy?
What are you
I
doing,
am not.
Rocco?
I heard she uses, like, second-hand hair products.
That is not true. What does that even mean?
Yeah. Second-hand, like, you don't know what the fuck they put in it.
What does that mean?
Could be laced.
With what?
I don't know, like fucking beeswax or something. It's sticky.
What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
Alright, what's up?
I don't know.
You said you wanted to talk to me.
Well, yeah, but like, do we have time?
I mean, Honey said she's busy, so
Like
maybe
how?
she said like
how
30
busy?
minutes. So I don't know. She didn't tell me exactly what she was going to do, but it sounded like she was in a hurry.
Okay, well. Kate said he's allowed in the building when a crime is being committed within the property, so don't refuse him in when there is a crime ongoing, otherwise you'll get arrested for obstruction. That's what she said about the croc thing.
That's not what you asked, right?
I said, is there any complication with us refusing to service him? Or with us refusing service to him? And she said, nope. He is allowed in the building when a crime is being committed within the property.
I would
But-
say something about because there was a COC violation previously. I think I have the document somewhere.
I said, what about if there is no other food place open? There used to be a COC violation for that.
You wanna come the Bay City.
All right.
I played new songs tonight. You missed it.
Yeah, I was trying to get this done. I've been trying to do it for a while.
How much did you
Just
get
go
done?
inside.
Oh yeah, I
shit.
was gonna check it out.
Finished it, I think.
Did you see where I was?
What do you mean where you were? What are you talking about?
I was on top of the balcony in the back.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like a little spider monkey.
Oh, this looks cute. Oh, this is cute. Ah, shit.
And then because you always have to like, do your hair and shit in the bathroom and stuff.
Uh-huh.
If you ever want to take a shower as well,
Fuck,
what are you doing in there?
I can't find it.
Find what?
The door.
What
There's no
door?
Cute.
Yeah, just kind of rearrange this up here.
You know what sucks?
I mean, I don't know if you want to go to back here right now, but I guess fuck it.
Oh my god! Yo! You went crazy! You went crazy with that!
All right, so I ripped up a lot of shit. It's very bare right now. And up here is like where we're gonna keep our money.
You went fucking batshit crazy with that. That was sick. Fuck yeah.
So is this where he's gonna be putting money for now?
Yeah, the bulk of it. Yeah,
You want to put both money counters in the same place, or you want to keep one over there?
we'll probably keep one over there.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. When
Um,
I have a large amount, I kind of just put them in both.
I mean, we could put them both here, if that makes it easier.
Yeah. I want to get
It's important that we
contact
don't
with
keep
Huddy.
anything but money here, for the time being.
Did you already picked up the table, right?
Yeah. So it was still showing here. So go ahead and look at your map. So I fixed it. It's not actually down anywhere, but it'll show where it last was.
Oh, weird. Okay, so you put it at pink cage for a second.
Yeah. So the thing is, the reason I did that is because there's a bunch of apartments over there.
Mm-hmm.
So they like aren't gonna be able to really single it out, and on top of that, you don't even fucking go there anymore, I'm sure, and you don't
Yeah.
have anything in there.
Nope.
So even if they did do anything, which you're in their scopes anyway, there's literally nothing there.
Yep. Damn, everybody
Speaking-
low on points.
Speaking about the pink cage, let's go in the office. Well, they're low on points because it's Tuesday
Yeah.
or Wednesday
Steven
now, I
walks
guess.
up.
But... What do you think, though?
Beautiful. You did amazing.
I fuck with it. But you
Yeah.
already know that.
It's beautiful.
And then if we need anything from the,
This place is
our
so much.
dinner table.
Yo, my beach house is so fucking narrow. It's insane how much bigger this place is.
Yeah, if if we need to, set a dinner table, then we can, use it as needed. But just for right now, it's not at the end of the world not to have it.
Well, yeah, no,
Use the
exactly.
table for once.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about the whole time.
But this is gonna be nicer for like meetings as well too.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we really have neighbors, do we?
We do. We
We
have
do.
neighbors on all 4 sides, all 5 sides.
Oh God.
I mean, won't say anything too crazy.
I have a bomb.
Oh.
In cocksucker. All right. The pink cage. You guys want to talk about pricing for that? So it would go to the pawn
Yeah.
shop since you got your new spot now. And we're gonna sell it anyway.
Well, you and I had talked about 200K.
It definitely was not 200K, but
Are you sure? Because I got it for
I'm
200.
positive.
I got it for 220K.
yeah, you overpaid like a motherfucker.
Well, I know, but at the time there wasn't really anything you could buy.
Have you checked for sure through your emails that that's what the property was sold for?
Actually,
Quite a
let me
bit?
yeah, let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm not
Because
misremembering.
that's how I check whether it be a car or this or that, the third. That's how I check.
I mean, it really doesn't matter what you bought it for. It matters what it's worth. But it's just between you and Rocco, because he's the one that's gonna buy it. So
What's the address for the pink cage? Like, what does it state as? Does anybody know? I was gonna look at the history.
Actually, I don't know where I
it'll
would.
probably say it in your email
pink
on your
cage.
phone.
Pink cage number 3, 4, 4, 16. Oh, there's a shit ton of them. Holy fuck. Do you know what pink cage yours is? Do you
Pink
email?
Cage 08.
08.
Wait, what? Oh, I know what it is. So, the sale price is different than what I put on it because it doesn't include the bid. Because
It
this,
said it's sold for 140 grand.
yeah, it says 140, but I am like almost
You
1,000.
paid interest on your loan. That's why.
Is that why?
Mm-hmm. So whenever you bought it, you probably had no. You didn't have any credit. A matter of fact, so
That
you
was
paid
your first.
27% interest.
Mm.
Plus, it doesn't. I don't think it takes your down payment either.
Yeah,
Who's
Actually,
left
you know what?
from-
No, it should show on here. Hold
let
on.
me check actually. Let me check with the one that I just bought. Yeah, no, it doesn't take the down payment. Wait, no, that is the down payment. Because all right, ready? My base city, it says the final sale price was 350,000. That's only the down payment. The place was 2 million.
You did not put a 300.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yes, I did. 350,000. The place was 1.8 million.
you put 140 grand on Pink Cage
Yeah.
as a down payment.
Yes.
Hold on.
That's no. That's not true.
I mean,
There's no
unless
fucking
I
way.
mean it's possible the system.
It's
could have
definitely not
changed.
because I'm looking at it right now, and the properties that I bought, it just shows how much I bought it for.
That's weird. So I guess the system must have changed because right now, my beach house, it only says my down payment, which is weird. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. This was me selling you Bay City. That's the wrong email. I don't have an email for my beach
You bought
house.
it for 140 because I just looked it up.
Okay, I don't have an email
What's
for
your
my
property
beach house,
for
which
your
is
beach
weird.
house, or what's your address?
Del Perro 005.
How much did you buy it for?
1.8 mil.
Hmm. Are you sure it's 005?
Yeah, let me check my I don't actually know where I could check. Let me check my map, maybe.
Any cars parked there or anything?
No, my cars are all at all
Del
Dante's.
Perro Freeway.
Del Perro
aka
Freeway
Del Perro
05. I'm sorry, I said 005. It's
FWY.
05. On the on the plane map, it's 00.
So you bought it sold for 1.8 and then $2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this does show what you bought it for. So you bought Pink Case for 140.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably at most got like 100 that I could, you know, put towards that. Because I'm gonna have to do it on credit as is.
I mean, if we need to wait, we need to wait. Business is flowing, you know. I would
Well, I think
rather.
because Rocco's ramping up the pawn shop, he's trying to have it at a better location, more accessible. Because right now where it's at, I mean, you know where it's at, second floor of fucking
Right.
South Side. There's gunfights there
Right
all
next to
day.
ESB. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hades. Um. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I honestly I don't want.
Someone just called me
I don't
off
really
of
want to sell
payphone.
it less than I bought it for, considering that I tanked Bay City. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Like I completely bought and paid off Bay City House for us, so I don't really want to sell Pink Cage for less than I bought it for. Cause I'm gonna be honest. I had people that were about to buy it from me for 200K.
I don't know. I just feel like
Hello?
Like these guys from the street gang that are there right now, that are asking me like, what can I buy it from you for? I genuinely thought that I had like 225K that I bought it for. So I told them that, and I was like, I'll give it up for 200. And they were like, okay. And then Carmine said he wanted the pawn to be there, so I was like, held off.
the. Well, I mean, like, I don't know. The thing is I don't. It's not worth that much.
I mean, you say that, but we could put it on the market and I could get 200K for it. You know what I'm saying? Like there might be a gang or something that's like, yeah, I really want to be in Pink Cage, and they see 200K and they're like, oh yeah, fuck it.
There's only been three Pink Cage apartments that have sold for over 200K, and two of them were only like 1,000 over. Hello?
But still, I mean, even if you lower it down to 150, you know what I'm saying?
Lower it to 150. You do it for 150 for me? You're trying to make money off it?
No, I'm saying to a stranger. I'm saying put it on the market for 150. It's probably gonna get bought.
Yeah, but we're saying that it's gonna be a perfect spot for a pawn shop.
Yeah, and I'm saying that because I tanked Bay City, I don't think that I should have to sell for less than I bought it for. I think I should get my money back even. I'm not profiting.
All right, what happened?
So basically, I'm saying that I should get my money back even, not profiting, not upcharging, but not undercutting what I made either because I bought Bay City. So if we're looking at it in the grand scheme of property for the family, I've definitely put my money in, so I don't think that I should have to sell it for less than I bought it for.
Yeah, I mean that's up to you, I guess. You know, I've bought a lot of properties, probably over $1 million worth of properties for the family that I've not seen anything in return for.
So my rebuttal to that would be that there is the family fund, right? So
Yeah, but I've used my personal money to do it, and I never reimburse myself because we don't actually make that much money in the family fund.
what has the family? I'm not asking this in an accusatory way. This is curiosity. What has the family fund been used for so far?
So the only property that I've used it for most was the one in Polito. And then we use it to we pay everybody for jobs, to buy shit for jobs. You've seen returns on both the times you bought lamps. I paid you.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't know. Did I get paid for the last one?
You did.
Okay, cool.
And then let's see, the businesses, we spent money on the businesses, and then we also use it to get more rolls and shit.
Yeah, but that returns to us. We get profit from that, even if it's just a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what the money gets used for, though. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it'll drain, and then we get returns. But we've never had enough to buy a house with the family funds. Except for we did put what, like $100K towards the one in Vinewood, which that was a complete loss. We didn't get anything back from that, and we lost it. So
100K to Vinewood. We didn't get the money back from that?
no, because
Wait,
Rocco was in a
what?
coma, so we couldn't pay for it.
Oh,
Yeah, we basically
shit.
lost
We lost
a
that
shit
whole
ton of money.
thing?
Yeah, so we lost all
Yes.
the money we put into it.
Oh, fuck. I put money into
Also,
that,
maintenance
too.
costs on all the apartments. I paid your maintenance costs as well.
Oh, yeah. I need to set that up. I
You
don't...
probably need to pay it again because I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, do we have to do that from the tablet?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the wall.
So here's also my rebuttal to that. First of all, that fucking sucks about Vinewood. I forgot how much money into that too, so that sucks ass. But my other rebuttal to that was Pink Cage was never supposed to be a family property. It was always my personal property.
Right.
Yeah, but, okay, I get that. But you don't want it no more, no?
Well, no, that's why I was going to put it on the market, but Carmine said hold it because it would be a good location for the pawn.
I don't know. It's just it's a hard thing because all of my money that I'm ever made, it goes into the pawn. I've never had over 20 grand in my account personally. I also don't make
Yeah, Rocco still drives a
fucking
B-class car.
100 grand for al dentes for really whatever. But that's the only thing, right? The way I make money is through the cleaning, and I don't take any money out of that. I've never once taken money out of the pawn really. I took it out once for buying my B class, and that was like 10 grand. So I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna do it off credit as well, I would like a good price. I don't know. It's tricky. I understand where you're coming from, where you don't want to lose money on it, and I totally understand. It's tricky, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not paying off that with really pawn, because that needs to grow with the amount of
Daphne,
clientele
to be
we've
honest,
got.
the first time I ever talked to you about it, you said 75. Then the second time you said 150. Yes, you said 150 the last time we talked about it, and then you said 200 today. So it keeps going up.
200
And,
was
you
what
know,
I was telling the hooligans. I think that's where that came from.
Oh.
Because we were trying to profit off them, remember? So I got that price in my head.
But I was also remember I was trying to buy their shit from them too because we wanted to put the pawn shop there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I think that I was trying to be very kind probably when we first had the conversation. And now, because that's back when I had like 300K in my account for no reason. And now I've got like the beach house and shit. Which, granted, that is personal purchase, but the Pink Cage was a personal purchase too.
I
Right.
don't know. I
I
understand.
mean,
that,
I
yeah.
guess the thing that with Rocco is he's not just some Joe Schmo off the street that you're trying to get every penny out of, right? Rocco's a friend of ours. Everything returns back to us at the end of the day if this does become a family property, right?
No, I know.
So
I know, I know.
he should get a favorable rate on it, which is less than the market value. Which the market value should start at 140
Mm-hmm.
because that's what you bought it for. It was actually like listed for 100.
I'm giving him a
though,
difficult time on
which
purpose.
a
by
lot
the
of
way.
people bought it for prices close to that. So in reality, it's worth 100. You bought it
Yeah.
for 140. I get you don't want to take a loss, but at the end of the day, the money does come back around.
Right.
And someone like Rocco, or most people, don't make money like you and I. Literally nobody, including myself, can afford a $1.8 million house like you can.
Yes, you can.
I cannot.
We make
All
the
my
same
money goes back into this shit. The only thing, I bought my A-class cars, but I've sold them, and all my money's just gone back to. I keep it in case we need it for like the stuff that like the deal that Rocco has. He's gonna need my money for it, so that's why I hold on to it.
Okay. Well, I mean,
My money's basically family fun, so that's why I don't really spend it crazy.
yeah, I got you. Let's do 100 then.
I think I could do 100. If we can get it on credit too, I'm perfectly fine with that. And then who knows? Maybe in the future, once the business is going well with the pawn and shit, I'll give you the extra 40, maybe some extra on top.
Yeah, I mean,
We gotta just see.
if you want to give it to me for my birthday or something, but don't worry about it.
Yeah. But my main thing is I want to see how well this and that's why I want to upgrade, is because I want to have something that's gonna impress people.
Right.
It's something the way like the what the fuck does the abbreviation even stand for? EXO or whatever the fuck. They're gonna be a big client, so I really want to wow them.
Yeah, you don't want to take him to
with-
shithole on the south side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pink Cage is not the it's not fucking luxury, but it's better than where the fuck I'm at now. Especially if people want to back in with a trunk full of shit, it's really inconvenient.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to be selling the current pawn shop I've got. So
Good.
who knows? Maybe I'll be able to throw some extra shit.
Oh, it's okay. We'll do 100. Don't worry about it.
All right. So then maybe tomorrow we'll figure out a lawyer or some shit. Man, you know how long I've been? I'm talking to a lawyer or trying to not a lawyer.
Just need a
fucking
realtor.
Yeah.
Is there one around?
No.
Be able to put an ad up because a lot of them don't because they can't work other jobs if they're on duty as a realtor. So you might want to put like just need realtor. Here's the thing too: is Rocco's credit got so fucked that he's probably gonna end up paying like 140 for it anyway.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wait, how?
Because
I was in a coma and I defaulted
No.
on
I
3
mean,
loans.
how does that charge work?
because he's gonna have interest, so he's gonna
My
pay
interest rate on a property is 20.
It'll be like
He can't buy it.
127.
He can't buy it per cash
No.
from me.
If I buy
No,
it for
the pawn
cash
shop
right
doesn't
now,
even
I'll be
have that
broke.
much. It has to be a loan, so you'll get the money in full,
But
And
he's
then
got a
I'll pay
loan.
back the banks.
but he's got a
in
loan. Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, shit. I mean, we should scale it. We should charge it to where it equates to 100, and then he gives me what the loan isn't in cash.
But
Because
the
then we're
only
back to
problem-
75 and you're getting fucked on it. You get half the money. We don't want to do that. We're not trying to fuck you. We want you to get your money, but we're also
Well, no,
trying
you-
not to fuck Rocco.
You understand what I'm saying? We make it to where his loan is whatever, and then he gives like say it's 75, so he gives me 25. He owes me 25 in cash, so it's going to me, not the fucking random ass loan company.
Either way, he's gonna have to pay the 27% interest.
Yeah,
the whole
yeah, but
point
at
of
least
this
it's going
on
back to
credit is so that I
us.
can build back up my credit.
Oh yeah, it'll help you doing that.
Because I was at 900, now I'm at 568.
Does what I'm saying make sense though? If he wants to
Yeah,
build
it
his
does.
credit,
I
that
get
makes
what you're
sense.
saying.
Yeah. Because I'd rather it go back to us than the fucking, Ellie Fletch.
100%. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in reality, I could lend Rocco the money and buy it to you, like buy it from you, and then he just gotta pay me back. But
Right.
this was to build Rocco's credit back up.
I see. Okay.
Something else that I think
As
you guys
long as
probably
it's
need
not
to
going to
discuss.
some random person. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, of course. Something else I think you guys need to discuss is, at the moment, Rocco can't really take meetings for himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to go through like you and Mickey. But in the future, I think it's important that you and Mickey and other people bring clients to Rocco. But because you guys are setting it up, you guys should get a piece, a small piece, just for the introduction. But I think you guys should figure out a figure for that, because we want to make sure that everybody's getting paid, including the people that are setting it up, because that is an important part of the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
I thought something similar. I mean, obviously, I've got a million people that I was already planning on bringing to the table. And yeah, what are your thoughts
This-
on...
This also might make it hurt a little less with the busking.
Exactly.
Where you're kind of getting fucked right now.
Exactly.
Which, that's because of all the buskers. But because I've noticed it, I feel like, yeah, maybe you should get, or not just you, but in general, anyone that sets up these meetings should get a little piece.
Perfect. Good. I'm glad you think that.
And I'm not opposed to that either. Again, at the end of the day, once the shit's ramping up, it'll be just basically exponential, you know. I mean, if
Yeah.
we can clean through shit quickly with you, you're gonna get you're gonna get a small piece of that. Obviously, the 20% on whatever's thrown. But I think having that, and we figure out a figure that works well with the client, volume that they'll bring in. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So what are we thinking for that cut?
I mean, it depends because at the end of the day, like, if we set up a meeting and then they fuck off and they don't ever contact me again, then I want to make sure that businesses gets done and then payment can be done.
Mm-hmm.
I think the best way to do this, and I think we need to start doing it on a lot of shit, is, it's nice to get people paid right away, but it's so much easier to track everything if you keep it in a book, and at the end of the week we just go over it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we can everyone gets large payments. They get their little envelope. I get my envelope.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy. It's not instant, but I think it's more efficient that way, because it's hard, one, to keep track of the books and to rig the books when I got everybody giving money to different people from all of our accounts. I can't keep track of it. I can't it's harder to... You hear me? When I'm
Yeah,
talking this point? Okay, it's harder to launder this shit, because if they ever looked at it, I want to have like a backlog of shit, that way I can slowly feed into the accounts and then
Right.
slowly pull it out.
I mean, me personally, I think that a book should be kept. Obviously, it already is with the pawn, and who's giving what. Me, I would say, like, for instance, right, Tenchi, that's set up because it's my sister. That's 100% my connection, right? I would say off the top of my head 5%. But let's talk about the math of that. Let's.
Yeah, I mean, the maths there, I do have to say, they wouldn't have known about the business if I didn't come up there and introduce myself, right? So I know you have the connection already, but they would have not known. I don't know if you even told them until I walked up and I told them that that's what I do.
Well, the thing is, I've already gone to, honestly, everyone. There's multiple gangs that I've gone to about this. Bang Bang, we're gonna...
Yeah,
And
Bang Bang has
the
Bang
plan
Bang
is to go
done
to
shit
more.
with us? Cause
Not
I mean,
yet, because I haven't started it. I got the okay from them, and then it's just kind of finalizing that and getting them into contact with you. I'm not sure you were even awake, but I might be misremembering. You might have been awake and kind of in your Angelo state at the time when I talked to Bang Bang.
He was. I
Hmm.
remember. I got upset because you pushed more the busking than them selling money to Rocco and us cleaning it that way.
Yeah. It wasn't as solidified at that point.
Yeah, I would say, while it is nice to have these other groups that you're busking, obviously for you, like, this is literally our main business now. We are dropping everything else for the most part.
Okay, so I mean, let's talk about the math of it, right? Let's talk about the logistics. Let's talk about the numbers. What's a reasonable way that everybody is happy? Let's break it down.
How much was Tenchi saying they could get
They said their average is
every week?
600 to 700 bands a week.
Okay, so let's just say 450K a week is money that we were cleaning through them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or hold on, let's just say 700. Let's give it a optimistic.
Let's do 6. Not even
6, okay.
optimistic. Let's average it 6.
All right, let me do some math. So you're saying 600 bands, right?
600 bands.
So that's
in a
about
week.
500K.
Yeah.
If we clean it through you. So if you got 5% of that,
600 bands is at a 750 per, right?
No, we're doing.
it would be
what we cleaned
830
for.
because if we cleaned it through you.
Right. Okay. So
You got
mine
5% of that, you get 25K.
mine turns it into
Huh?
Hang on, let me think really fast. So okay. So me cleaning it turns it into 850 per.
830. Unless you're giving us 100%.
Hang
which
on.
then,
Yeah.
Then you
I'm
really
gonna,
are just getting a percentage. That might be easier.
I'm gonna start talking with 100%. So 100% of that it's gonna clean for 510,000.
No.
Okay.
Are you doing?
No,
Are you
no,
doing
she's
at
saying if
850
she
or?
doesn't take the 80,
Okay.
This is
20,
without
if
my
she doesn't
cut.
take the
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so let's say let's say then, yeah, that we don't give you a cut anymore of that and you just get a percentage. Let's just for the sake of this argument.
Right. Okay.
And you're going to get 25K from that.
So currently I am sorry, give
And
me
the family will get 60. Well, the pawn shop will get 60. The family gets a smaller cut of that.
Give me 1 second because it's late at night. I'm trying to write down like what I would have been getting if I'm doing the family 20%, right? So should we exclude the family 20% when we're doing this math, or what?
I'm
Okay.
trying to break shit down, but I can't. So,
All right, so let me start from the beginning, all right?
Yeah,
So right now we do an 80-20 split on money that we throw.
exactly.
So let's assume that we don't do any split anymore. It's just 100% goes back to us. Okay? So if that's the case, like you said, we'll make 510,000 on 600 rolls.
Exactly.
So that's not all profit though. You will make 25K that goes into your pocket for your 5%,
Mm-hmm.
and then the pawn shop makes 60K in profit.
Mm-hmm.
That's not including the family cut. The family cut, me and Rocco are still deciding how much I get from the pawn shop.
Okay.
But that goes to buying more money. So
Right.
now we have a higher, because right now we buy money until we have $0,
Right.
and then we do it. So you're getting a pretty good cut at the end of the day. Of the profit, you're technically getting 25%, right? Around
I feel
roughly.
like everybody's numbers from that are not fucking
Or
bad.
20%. Yeah.
I feel like that
I
sounds
then that-
kind of good.
What's the math? So like, okay, 1 second. I gotta think. I can't even fucking think right now.
What's the math for what? I'll break it down
So
for you.
so what I'm trying to think is like, I'm just trying to do the numbers and see from the 5%, how much off if I'm buying it for 750 per in bulk, right? How much of the 5% am I losing, compared to if I just cleaned it all, both at 850 and 830 per? Because I'm trying to see like if we do the same cut that we're doing, or we move to the 5%. What's the difference in a pawn? Because at the end of the day,
Right.
I'm only able to buy more each time and grow more clients if I'm making money back into the pawn from cleaning, right? So that's what I'm trying to figure out, but my brain can't work.
Okay.
I've been up
So
since
write
fucking 8 in the morning.
write this down, okay? Off of 600 rolls, the pawn shop will make a profit of 60,000. So
Right,
if you
60K
bought them for
profit, yeah.
750K, you're gonna at the end of the day, you're gonna end up with 510.
Right.
Hold on, let me double check this.
Yeah, that's right. 60K profit.
Yeah, it is.
So then on every 100, I'm making 10K profit.
I explained the other thing wrong earlier. So 60K is what the pawn will get, or what the end profit will be on 600 rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Then you take the 25K out for Daphne. So you're making about 30%. About.
So there'll be 34,500 I would make compared to 60,000. Yeah. Is that math correct then? I don't know.
Say it again.
So if I was gonna make 60K profit, but then I take out the 5%, then that would be 34,500 because she makes 25.5.
Yeah, would it be 35,
Yeah.
25?
So what if instead of the 5% of the full thing, we went off the profit? I feel like that's
Yeah,
easier. So
because that's what
Okay.
I'm thinking. Because at the end of the day, like, if I'm losing half my profits just because you know the person, then I'm getting fucked, and I'm not gonna be able to
Well, but
scale it how I am.
it's not even that. It's that I'm cleaning it too. It's not just I introduced you. It's that I'm the one, singing and cleaning it.
Well, yeah, but what if we use Dante? Because we use Dante too. So right,
Mhm.
you see what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's not just you. Sometimes I zoom it, like it's not consistently
Right, right,
always
right.
busking straight through you. That's kind of where my mind's at and what I'm trying to think about. Because
Yeah, I see.
if I'm taking a cut on that, and if I'm zoomering it and I'm not getting 830 or 850, I'm getting fucking 750 on one, 780 on one, 800, and then one's 900. Then I'm losing way more fucking money. Only making like $5,000, $10,000.
Okay. So what would your first thought solution be to that? See.
I'm doing some math real quick. All right, so currently, with 600 bands, you're gonna make 12K if we bust with you, Daphne.
Which is, when you think about how much 600 bands is worth, it's kind of. I mean,
Yeah, but the
it's
profit on
buying
the
it.
600
Yeah,
bands
exactly.
is not.
Exactly.
So you're looking at how much, because at the end of the day, Rocco still has to put up 450K to buy those 50 bands.
So
I could get
So
robbed. I could
yes,
get
I think-
510
I
is what
think-
we end up with at the end of it, but
I
it's only the 60K that we're getting at, you know.
Right. So
So
what I want to be also taken into account is that if it is my connection and I'm saying sell it instead of busking with me, look at the difference of how much money that is, right?
Right.
If I tell Tenchi busk with me, I'm making 100 fucking K. If I tell Tenchi sell to you, I'm making 15.
But it's not just about you.
Well, yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying that I feel like should be taken into account.
But you
That's
also got
why
to
I
take
bring
into
it up.
account that the pawn that I run doesn't just pay for your cut too. I'm paying for the family.
Right, but that's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying that
you can make more money if you just said fuck you guys. I get it.
Yeah, but I'm saying it that I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that. I'm saying it should be taken into account when we're talking about cuts.
Right. And at Bus, when we're there, you're also paying for us protecting you. Because if some motherfucker robs you with 100 grand and you just sang for 2 hours for nothing. Like
Listen.
two-sided
I'm not
blade.
bringing this up to be argumentative. I'm just saying that it's something that should be taken into consideration. Because
Yeah, you're good. I don't think anybody thinks you are.
because
You're
if
good. Don't
I'm
get defensive. Just I get what you're saying.
yeah, like if I'm using my connections and instead of using them selfishly, I'm handing them to the family. I'm just saying
Right,
that should be
that's
considered.
not like you don't get like a good job for doing that either, though. That's like just kind of expected.
Yeah, but
And
I'm
I
just
don't
saying
know.
that there's a monetary difference to be taken into account here.
And I'm not trying to be nasty, but correct me if I'm wrong, but they reached out to you regarding coming to me for that, right? So it's not like they want to busk it. They want a method for cleaning their money. And that's where I've got my expertise because I've got multiple ways for them to clean their money so they don't get fucked in a RICO. Because at the end of the day, if they get RICO'd from this shit still, then they're not going to do business with us, right? So, you know, we're paying for the pawn expertise of me being able to move money the way I do and being able to hold on to money, do these relationships. Like, the reason why they reached out in the first place, and again, I don't want to be an asshole, but is
No,
because
go
I
ahead.
said what I do. You know, I just said this is what I do. I'll buy you shit for $7.50 per. It'll be ease of convenience for you guys. You know, like this. That's life, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I understand you have your connection, and I don't want to think without, you know, without me saying that I do this, they wouldn't have even come to you for busks either. They have people for that.
Well,
That's true. Every group at this point does have their own busking.
yeah, but
Like-
without Tara, they absolutely would have come to me first because they're my family. Blood step family. But here's the thing. Oh fuck, God, I forgot what I was saying. We are not the only people offering this. That is something that we actually do need to be aware of in
Say that
general.
again?
In general, we need to be aware that we're not the only people doing this. Hades is doing this. Draco told me that himself.
They're doing what?
Exact same thing.
Yeah, but they're gonna get fucking RICO'd and fucked in their ass. So, I mean,
Right.
we're doing things differently. We're not Joe Schmo on the street who's fucking buying rolls and flipping them at the club. We're out here fucking providing people with a real service. When I
Absolutely.
just did a fucking buy earlier for this guy who wanted his shit exchanged, I took 5% for the family. That doesn't go to me, that goes to the family for them using the money counters. And then I do a dead drop, I make it all like it looks clean. And he even said that. He's like, I was surprised. I thought it was just gonna be a meet and greet. No, we're doing this so that there's no pictures of someone handing off shit. There's no nothing. No one's gonna get
Yep.
fucked with the way we're doing shit. And that's what they're paying for, right? That's what they're getting
Yep.
out of using our service. And that's what needs to be known because that's what they realized with the first meeting is that we're not just fucking idiots. Like I have
Yep.
straight up thought about this more day in and day out than I should. Like
Okay.
I've got a
Yeah.
notebook where I literally write down fucking
I'm loving
thousands
this.
of different ways that I could fucking get people their money.
Absolutely.
Yeah, plus, you know, we're not buying from everybody, at least right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're buying from a few groups, and then there's still going to be people that come and throw with you, hopefully.
So,
So
so what
do this math
percent?
if you guys want to keep talking.
Yeah. No, keep. Oh, you want to still do the math, or did you do it already?
I did some of it. So I'll,
Yeah, let's talk about it.
you know, if we did the 5% of the whole thing, not profit, then you're basically doubling your money, than if we, from what we were doing before. But let me try like do a math for a couple different scenarios real quick.
Yeah, like what if we did 3, or, you know, or 2%?
3 or 2 what?
Because I feel like percentages are the best way to do it because you never know what's coming in.
Right. I mean, keep this in mind. Even with this percentages, unless it's something like 30%, which even then, you're gonna take a monetary loss because you're doing it. They're doing it through us and not just coming straight to you.
I
It's
know.
gonna be a
Well, yeah,
pretty
exactly. I mean,
massive one.
I that's what I mean. Yeah, that's why I said that. It's literally like tens of thousands of dollars. I understand that. I'm not being an asshole about that. I get it. Because Daphne literally could be making 150 fucking K. Like, just busking for the people that want to busk with her. You know what I'm saying? She's doing it for the family. But we're being really hard on Rocco, and we're being hard on the negotiation because I can tell that Carmine wants this to be a training thing for Rocco. It's like a soft launch into negotiation for Rocco. So that's why Daphne is being a hard ass. That makes sense? It's kind of fun. Like, of course we were gonna sell him the apartment for 100K, but we had to be a hard ass first. Yeah, I mean, like, but here's an honest part of it that I'm actually saying. I could easily say, fuck your pawn shop. I'm going to do busking and I'm going to use my connections to have people busk with me or have like one of my guys throwing the money and I'm going to give this percentage to the family, right? We are working together for a reason.
We're working together because this method makes makes the family the most money.
I mean, let's not act like we came to you and told you how to do this. You're the one that offered, and originally you didn't even want to take a cut.
No, I'm not. You don't understand why I'm saying that, I don't think.
I get
I'm
why
not
you're saying
saying
it.
I'm not saying it to be an asshole. I'm saying it to be like I'm working with everyone for a reason.
Right. I mean, um, you said what, 2%?
Yeah, try it, plug it in, see what happens. Like the point
And
is that
2% you're making less than if we bust with you before.
okay. The point is that I'm not being selfish with it. The point is that I'm trying to
Right.
make sure everyone eats off of what I'm doing.
So the equivalent of it would be, or close to the equivalent of it would be 3%. And you would make 15K off of what we do from Enchi.
How does that work with like what's the difference between that and something that's randomly bust with me? You know what I'm saying?
So
Like
if for the same amount, you would only make like 3 grand more with doing it this way.
okay, I mean,
And that's
if
25% of the profit.
if that's
15K.
if that's what's the most reasonable, then
Hmm. I mean, Rocco, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
It's 5% or 3% of the overall, which doesn't take the profit into account, but it's like 25% of profit.
so overall, Pawn will be earning less as a result, right? Like compared to what we're doing now, or how does that fit in?
see, this is interesting because initially when I said that, I was only talking about 5% of Pawn's profit.
I mean, if it's 5%, it's like nothing. That's
It's like
just plug that in.
1,400.
Right. And
Yeah.
I think that's the difference is that I was thinking about it when I said 5% of Pawn's profit. I was thinking of like on
We just said
top of what we
5%.
already have. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was probably maybe I wasn't clear about. I was talking about 5% of the profit. But if it's still that low, I mean, what it comes out to, then maybe it should be 10% of profit, which is less than the numbers you just plugged in. But also,
You'd be making 6 grand on all those, which 600 bands is gonna take a while to fucking clean with you anyway. So
yeah,
That'll be 2 sessions, or if we get multiple people, it could be
600
done
will
in
be
one.
like,
But
yeah.
see, this is also the problem is anytime we clean that large amount in one sitting, especially, you always risk the chance of us getting our shit
robbed.
clapped.
Yeah, you gotta go back
And
and
then
forth.
what am I gonna do? I'm at ground zero and I got no money.
Yeah, you gotta go back and forth every like 10K for sure. You gotta have multiple people working on it.
Yeah, but then the bank account looks fucking stupid because then we've got fucking 10K coming in every 5 minutes for an hour or whatever, right? So like, think about it. Like, we're trying to be smart to where it's not Rico. The way I do it with the pawn is I always say when it's a big thing, it's an investment, or because then that looks like it's a loan, and then I just take it as a ROI when I put the money back.
What are you averaging right now if you do Zoom there too?
Zoom on average, I get a 820 on average.
Pretty shit.
Yeah,
820?
and that's because I'm pretty sure the locals around here have been just paying
But we
like
still make
shit
more
lately
than
as
that.
well. Because I did it today and it was like average of like 770.
We still do more than that though. 850.
Mind you, I'm fully down at books and I've been doing it.
So it is still at least 30 more with me, regardless.
Yeah. And if we're doing full, then it's $100 back on that.
Trying to think here.
Oh.
Give me 2 seconds.
Bro, I thought he just fucking passed
I'm just
out.
too tired. I work a full fucking shift at the docks and then I'm around for half the day. I've been around since like 8 in the morning.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because I've done so much shit today. The pawn at the beginning of the week, when I got back from my vacation, actually not even the beginning of the week, the pawn since Monday has gained almost 40,000.
Let's fucking go.
So like,
Good job.
it takes time for me to do that, but I have to bust my ass to do that.
Yeah.
I don't got people who are just running shit for me and doing this left and right.
Tomato. No, I get it. Like, listen, I'm busting balls a little bit here, right? I just want to. I just want to make
It's a
it.
negotiation.
100%, and I'm not taking nothing you say to heart.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I just want to make sure that at the end of it, the math is right. The same way we did it at Al Dente's when we're talking to the farmers, We want to make sure everybody's
100%.
happy with the hours and
Everybody
the
needs
effort
to
they
get
put
paid.
in. Yeah.
And I understand you got the connections, and for the people that we're working with right now. But I do think that the relationship, for them, is only gonna grow. And if they are bringing in the amount that they're bringing in and are reliable, then I don't see why you shouldn't get paid from that. So I'm not opposed to that at all.
Right.
It's just finding a number to where I'm still making enough money to where I can continue to expand this exponentially. Because once I'm at a point to where that pawn's got a good amount of money, then everybody's gonna eat from me. Because I'm not stingy with money. I really don't give a fuck.
Preaching to the choir.
Just how Z helped me get the pawn off their feet, I want to help everybody else.
Right.
And trust me when I say I live frugal, I got a job at Drive-By so I don't have to fucking repair my car.
No, exactly.
Pay for repairs. Like,
Yeah. So we just need to figure out because like I said, if you look at the amount that I would make versus what I give, it is a significant amount. It is very, very large. So I just want to make it to where everybody is still profiting at least a little bit.
I think what we need to also
Because I'm the one that's profiting the least, right? But I just want to make sure that I'm profiting a little bit.
I think what we also need to focus on is, like you said, you said you've got people who, want to busk with you, and you've got those, whatever. But you need to get them on today when we're protecting you as well, because you never know if those people, whatever, this, that, the third, you leave, and then they have their friend from a rival gang or whatever the fuck, come and find you afterwards, right? So, we're there for protecting you not only, but also trying to get our shit ran through as quick as we can, right? Because the amount that we are buying is absolutely insane. It is fucking insane. We are draining the accounts to zero, like C said, and we are cleaning all that shit fucking days within the days, But it's just gonna be difficult because in my mind I'm thinking, well, with the percentage, how are we gonna do that? Are we gonna do that on only if I clean the stuff with you through a busk? Because we use Dante as well. We got the Zoomer shit, right? Or how is that?
That's what we're talking about, where it's like for instance through the Tenshi connection, because that was my connection. That's what C brought up originally, right? So that's why we're trying to take both the things into consideration. Where I'm like saying, okay, well, what's the math if I do 2% from 10 she goes to me, right?
Right.
So, see, to reiterate, 2% if I'm cleaning it, I'm losing money. What about 3%?
Making a little bit more than you would with the old system. You're making $3 grand more than you would with the old system.
And 2% I'm making how much less?
You would be making about 2,000 less.
Okay, so I think that 3% is fair. It's pretty much the same in either direction. Honestly, Dante is not around as often as I am. I'm the one that...
To be fair, he's going through a lot of mental shit right now.
That's fair. That's fair, but that doesn't change the
Wait,
fact.
sorry, I'm sorry. That was 3% of the entire thing. That's not profit. That's just
And that would be
gross.
like what? That's like 25% of the
So
profits then?
so that's 25% of the profit.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do... What if we did 15 or 20% of profit? Because that kind of makes more sense to me, too.
Yeah. It's gonna be less. So you'd be making like $3 grand less if it was 15%.
What about...
If it
And
was,
20 is...
20 is the same. It'd be exactly the same as we're at right now.
Interesting. Okay.
So this is
So-
what I'm thinking too. I know, sorry to cut you off, but I'm thinking along with this, I feel like it could be a better system to where we can figure it out um, for finding a better cut if we are also getting people who want to clean their group's money with you um, and come to the bus
Yeah.
concessions with mass amounts because I'm
Yeah,
not
right
gonna
now
lie,
we're
like,
assuming worst case scenario, like we're the only
it's just
people
us, right?
Yeah, we're
throwing
talking
it,
about
which-
just our math, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like kind of what I think we need to do is get those people who have that shit and don't want to run it through the pawn to come busk with you. Like if you say you've got those connections who want that instead, then getting them for sure and having a consistent schedule. If we can get a consistent schedule to where like okay, every 3 days a week we're gonna do a busk, right?
I
Because
was
that's
gonna
probably
suggest that too, actually.
so like that
Yeah,
way
that would be ideal.
that way we can break up the money in sums. That way we don't have it to where it's all in one session.
Yeah.
We're fucking hanging by the hair of our balls. Um, and then we can get those people. We've got each one set for one day of the week. And then that way you'll make more money and
Well,
we can
even,
probably work
yeah,
on a better
exactly.
cut.
Even just them knowing, like, all right, they're gonna be there. So the way that Tenshi did it, the way that they were making so much money with Tara, is that she had a weekly busking thing, and she paid 20% to her security. Obviously, we don't need to do that because we're going into the same people. If we have our people doing security, it's all going to the same place. But that is what their system was.
Right. But I think, obviously we're doing a match for worst case if it's just us ever cleaning and shit's dry for you and people always going down to buskers. But I think we work on securing you more clients that want to busk with you and have large
agree.
amounts. This way you're making your money so you don't have to be upset that, you're not making shit and you need, pieces of this. And then
Absolutely.
if we can get that built up, maybe we work on, the larger connections that we've got, then we could just keep the 100% of the profits. And then everybody would be a little bit more happy. Um,
Well,
but
it's not gonna be 100% at regardless. First of all,
well, yeah, you know what I mean though.
but yeah,
Like
yes, I knew it. Yeah, I agree with you.
to figure out better numbers, because like I said, with 25% of the profits being cut from pawn to you, that's not something I'm opposed to. but it's definitely gonna cut into long-term growth of the pawn.
Absolutely. But yeah. But what I want you to remember about that is, you know, if you're coming at it from my perspective, like if I was someone that's not in the family, terrible deal, right? So,
Yeah, but we're fucking blood.
not exactly.
I'm just gonna say this because I'm cooked, right? And I realize that we're fucking stupid because with the 20% of the profit, that is literally exactly the same deal that we had. So we ran around in a circle and ended back at the same fucking
Right.
point that we were when we started.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What was I gonna say? Fuck me.
It's too late for this shit.
So what's the yeah, it is too late for the shit. So what's the number, or do we need to have another meeting when we're not so cooked? Because yeah, I think we're all kind of on that level. Um,
So
what?
I think if a person gets the connection, then it should be 5% of profits is
Yes, that's what I
added.
said.
We're looking at it
That's what
like
I said.
you, because somebody else other than you could get a connection, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We're looking at it because like this because you also busk. So right now we're giving you get 20% of the profit of what we get from stuff. So if you got the connection, then and Rocco, correct me if I'm wrong. If you don't think this is good, then you should get an extra 5% on top of that. Yes, it sucks for the pawn, but you got the connection, and then so it's just 5% extra than what we
And
would
it's a
do
lot more money than
normally.
you would have been making otherwise if they went to someone else.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think it's important that we figure out how much we can actually handle because if it's just me and Rocco throwing, then this system is fucked because it's a lot of work on me and Rocco
It takes
or
so long.
Rocco. Yeah, it takes way too fucking
Yeah.
long to get a couple
And
couple grand.
singing too. Yeah, absolutely. Like it's yeah,
Um,
it's more work than it's worth on everybody's end for sure.
yeah. So we definitely like if it's scheduled, then we can make sure that we have a bunch of people throwing.
Yeah.
Um, I think we'll have to figure something out like in our ledger to where it makes it easy because like Rocco said earlier, is it's not always gonna be through you. It could be through Dante, it could be through Zoomer.
And again,
And you
I'm
still need to
somebody.
see your piece if you got the connection.
And like I'm somebody to where I like to have formulas and spreadsheets for this. So like for the busking currently, I have it all spread out to where you put in exactly the amount of bands rolls, and then finally your earnings totals, so that we can take the exact amounts for the split we've currently got.
Yeah.
And then what I've been doing, and I'm sure you noticed, since people haven't really been attending to throw rather than just enjoy, that 20% on the entire top we just let you keep,
Which
but
I
it all is
appreciate.
out there in
Thank
the
you.
sheet. So like there's no confusion about if we did the math right. It's there no matter what. It's going to be correct, right?
Yep, I
So
agree.
that's what I do, and that's what I want to make sure that, again, if it's complicated I can figure it out, but the least complicated, for that type of you know extra 5% for finder's fees is going to make things a little more difficult on exactly keeping track of when, where, and how it's cleaned.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, that's
Well, that
kind
would
of
be something like I said earlier, like at the end of the week we would do payouts. So you could so let's say you probably have a list of like, okay, we got this from Tenshi this week. Then next to it is the formula for the 5% of the profit. And we could just um which, uh, for those for like the big purchases, I guess we can maybe just make it a priority to clean it through Busk, and then like the smaller purchases do it through like Zoomer and shit. Because Zoomer's a
exactly.
bitch to do anyway.
It's not
Um,
fun.
unless we can get a more uh, uh some more like nailed down logistics for Zoomer, having a bunch of people do it. Like it's just not as efficient because we could go to a Busk with 5 of us throwing, and you know probably clean all like 600 of that within a couple songs.
Yeah. And here's the other thing, right? I'm being a hard
It's
ass
assuming
right
we have
now
5.
because I'm down bad as well. We're all down bad. When I'm not as down bad, I'm gonna fucking spread that to you. I'm gonna say, yeah, let's lower the percentage. Let's give Pawn more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I understand that, especially with the circumstance of the recent property, but um, you know, we're just trying to make sure that everyone can eat, as well as continue the growth that we're currently at, if not improve the growth for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, so I'm just tired. That's why I can be a little cranky. I've done a
Don't
lot
worry.
today,
Don't.
so
No, no, no. We're all fine. We're
but
all fine.
I'm just
I mean,
trying to figure things out, cause yeah. Sorry, go on, see.
it's something we could do is keep track of stuff for now. I'm cooked. What I was gonna say is that we could fucking have, and this would suck for Daphne, but this is an option, is we can have you kind of eat it for a little bit just so we could get the money up in a pawn. That way we can actually buy large amounts, because right now he can't buy that much. A lot of it's going to come from my own personal account, right?
Mm.
For the family.
But we can get that up, and then like, because honestly, the more money we buy, the more money you're going to see, Daphne.
Whatever is the
so if I-
least amount of transactions, whatever is the least amount of math that needs to be done, I will do.
Okay, yeah, we'll develop something, but I wanted to talk about it in the first place. I think if somebody finds the connection, they should get 5%. That's including you, Rocco. If you got the connection by yourself, you should get 5%. That goes into your pocket, and then the rest is like on shit, and then the other splits come later.
Yeah, you know me, I'm putting that straight into the pawn anyway.
But that, I mean, that's what I started this about. Not necessarily about like the busking percentages. It was more like a finder's fee type thing, because who knows? Even someone like Dante, he might find a group, and they might go through Rocco, and he deserves a little piece of, what Rocco gets from that, or what the pawn gets from that.
Yeah.
It might not be a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's something, because you did get the connection. I will say that the 25% on the profits, because Daphne found, or the connection was through Daphne for Tenchi, kind of sucks for the pawn, but it's not always going to be like that, because I mean, a lot of connections you have, Rocco, don't go through Daphne, so she doesn't see that 5% that goes back to the pawn. So it's very specific. So
Right,
yes,
like
in
in
this
the grand
specific
scheme.
instance, it does kind of
Yeah.
suck for you, but
And I
not
don't know
every
if I'm
connection is through her.
I don't know if I'm just cranky, but it does I don't know how to word it. It doesn't sit right, the taste in my mouth. Is that how you say that phrase? I don't know. But I do fully, in my heart, I guess, with the crankiness, believe that the Tenchi only reached out about that because of what I said to them at that concert, before the concert.
Well, but why were
Um,
you at that concert, Rocco?
I mean,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
The
that's
the thing is, like, you can split hairs as much as you want, but the fact of the matter is, Tara trusts me with her money. She trusts the people that I vouch for with her money, because she is my sister. Like, you could say that, and
Wait, so how did the
there's
interaction go at the concert? What exactly happened?
it was before the concert. We was just talking, and I think this was when they was getting into legal trouble and shit. Uh, is when I heard a little bit, overheard about their problems. So I just threw out, oh, I'm Rocco. I don't know if we've met, but I'm good friends with Daphne, and this is what I do. And I explained to them kind of a little bit of the pawn and how I clean shit, and I could do their whole group's shit, and we could work towards that. Um, so I know how to. It's Daphne's people, but I still do think I made that connection myself, because
Wait,
if I
but
didn't say anything, they wouldn't have came.
yeah, that concert was weeks ago. So what they, how did the how did you
They
go meet
reached
them the
out to
other day?
Daph.
they reached out to me.
What did they say to you, Daphne?
They said we want to go through your people.
Your people, or did they specifically mention him? Like,
Yeah, they were like, your people
what
asked us
exactly was the
about it.
conversation?
I mean, I wouldn't remember that, honestly. I'm not going to make shit up, but I believe it
The
was.
best of your memory.
Yeah, I mean, I believe, she called me and she was like, hey, your boy told me that he buys money. I want to set up a meeting with you. Can you get us a meeting? Can we have a meeting together? That's what happened. So first of all, like, let's roll it back. What's the first thing you said to her? I'm friends with Daphne. Right?
Yeah, but
That's
that's
how I
hold on.
introduce myself
Hold
in
on.
general.
I'm gonna split hairs because I can. That doesn't necessarily equal you setting up the meeting.
But
The
then
thing
I
would
did
be,
set
let's
up.
say
Sorry.
BB reached out to Rocco. That's different because you went to BB and talked to them and brought it up to them. Rocco didn't actually make, because I guarantee you, if Rocco wasn't there, you wouldn't have told Tenshi about, what he does.
That's the
Well,
So
point I
this
was
would have
trying to
never
make.
came to the table if Rocco didn't say anything.
okay. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a
Yes,
splitting hair. It's definitely a
I can see
hypothetical.
what you're saying, where yes, Rocco's a friend of yours, but what I'm saying is that the people don't get the 5% just for being friends with people. They're gonna get the 5% from setting up a meeting.
But I did set up the meeting, didn't I?
Yeah, but they reached out to you because they couldn't get in touch with him. That's different. Yeah, I think you should get the 5% for this, but in the future, I'm gonna split hairs about shit like this
Okay.
because, yeah, you can't. I'm not gonna let you take credit for that. That was Rocco. If it went down the way that Rocco said, then that was Rocco. Because I guarantee you,
But here's
Daphne,
the
you would
thing.
not have said, "Hey, go sell this money." You would have said, "Hey, come bust with me."
But here's the no, no, no. I say every time I talk to somebody, I say, well, until now, right? Until now, I said, even to Bang Bang, I said, you can either busk with me or you can sell at the pawn shop. That's what I offer them. I'm like, do you want to clean it yourself or do you want to sell it? We got both.
Right, but in the situation with Bang Bang, you even told me that you were pushing more for the busking, which
That's
makes sense. You makes more money for you. I get that. I'm not that you're
that's
not
not actually that's
necessarily in
not
the wrong for that.
necessarily true. I think it was that I was concerned that I would get cut out. I was trying to clarify. But when I was in the meeting with them, I offered them both equally. I said we can sell it and we can busk. And they were more in favor of selling. And I was like, yeah, great.
Okay, that's a connection. But here's the thing. Yeah, Bang Bang came to us, then you get the 5% for that. Do you see the difference between the two though?
I do see the difference. I think that another detail in the Tenchi situation is that they're coming to me because of my history with them.
Yeah, you're assuming.
I don't think I'm assuming.
No,
Oh, you are
that's
assuming. 'Cause
that's
did
what I'm
they say,
saying.
Daphne, I'm coming to you because I trust you and you're with
They
this guy?
Yes, they
Did they say that
absolutely
to you?
said that. Yes, Tara literally said this is my sister.
Where
Yes.
Because for all they know, we're
where was
literally
that
just
in what I
friends, and
asked
you
you for the
know my
detailed
business.
explanation though? When I asked you it to be as detailed as you could remember, you didn't say that. Oh, they called me and said, "Hey, Daphne, because you're such good friends with this guy, and because we trust you, can you reach out to this guy for us?" They said, "Hey, can you get us in contact with that guy?" Right?
They asked me to be at the meeting. They said, "Will you be at the meeting? Bring him to the meeting."
They said, "Will you be at the meeting?"
Yes, yes. They specifically wanted me at the meeting.
Where was that the first time I asked though?
I I'm sorry that I didn't specify that.
I said
I
be as detailed as possible.
I
This is why I
I
said be as
I
detailed as
kind of
possible.
thought that I said that, but I apologize that I didn't.
Shit, how about 2.5% each for that one?
How about 69%?
Yeah.
2.5 sounds good to me. Oh, my only point is that they came to you because of what I had said. And this whole deal with them wouldn't have gone down if I didn't tell them what I do. And I understand that you know them and it's your sister, whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, if I didn't open my big fat mouth, then they would have just figured out some other way to do their shit, right?
I understand the splitting hairs of this particular situation. I do.
And since they're such a large client, I think, they came to me because I was very professional in what I said, and what I said made sense and for their situation.
But
I think you're also I think both of you are assuming things right now.
exactly.
Okay.
I think it's a mixture of both. I truly do, but I think I don't. Neither of you can take full credit for it. I don't think. What Thomas said about the 2.5% is actually funny, because I mean, in reality, that's probably what it should be. I'm gonna say 5% to Daphne for now, and we can renegotiate shit later. I'm saying that because we're gonna change the shit probably later, where maybe Daphne might not get the 20% of the busking, and maybe we won't take anything of the other shit you get
And here's the thing: is that if I'm up
in the
good,
future.
I don't give a fuck. If I'm up good, I don't need to take a single cent from busking, right?
Right.
Of course.
Like I don't want it to
And
seem
that's
like
why I want to get your busks populated as possible. Whenever you busk,
Daphne,
I always make calls. Like, I'm not sitting there just waiting to throw my money.
right.
yeah,
Like,
I don't think either of us are sitting here like, fuck you, Daphne, you're trying to
yeah,
penny pinch. We're negotiating, so you're trying to get your nut. I get it.
yeah.
Just like Rocco's trying to get his. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
that's clear because, like I said, if I'm up good, I don't give a fuck. Like, if I was up good the way I was a month ago, I would be like, hey Rocco, here's a hundred fucking K for the pawn for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the only reason why I'm fighting as much as I am in the negotiation is because the pawn is what I do, and I don't get al dente's check for
Yeah,
sitting
no,
down. Right.
Rocco has to work a million times harder than we do. I'm not gonna argue that, because we make a lot of money at Al Dente's. We worked hard at the beginning for sure. Rocco still worked harder than us in the beginning because he has nothing. He doesn't have any business front. He doesn't have like all the shit, all the connections that he's made. He's had to do from literally ground zero. We started as managers and we already had the building, we had the business.
All
It
from
was all set
Daphne's
up. It was kind of fucking
connections.
easy. Sure, we had to
All
go
from
through some
Daphne's
shit, but
connections.
it's harder for him to make a grand than it is for you and I to make a grand.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm
I
not
mean,
discounting
just to
that at
pay off
all.
my loan to sea, I get my economy boost every fucking day and go mining for that 4 grand. I don't know if have you ever taken
No,
the economy boost?
I
Oh.
feel it. I
Hey,
understand.
so
I mean,
like
trust
I'm
me.
I'm on a broke side of things.
Rocco, I came up as a fucking stripper, dancing for $2 a band or a roll. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I've been there.
All right, so we'll do the 5% for Daphne for now, and if BB comes to us, which they haven't yet, I'm not gonna hold my breath on that.
No,
That would also be a 5% for you.
I gotta work on it. I gotta work on it. There's a million things I'm doing right now, but trust me, it'll get worked. I got the court cases. I got the Wu Chang, which also contributes to benefiting us, but blah blah blah. I got it all in the works. But okay, are you happy with this, Rocco?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something that's going to be a constant, figuring out. Again, I want to help you out because I know your situation with your property. So this is why, negotiations is definitely necessary. And again, I don't want to sound like an asshole in this at all. I just, I've been up for way longer than I should, and I'm going to be up in 4 hours.
Yeah,
So,
100%. So here's what I'll also say to you is that I feel like me lowering that amount is so much closer than you even think. Like literally, as soon as I'm surviving, like as soon as I am like, yeah, I've got a certain amount in my bank account, I will lower that percentage. And
yeah, of course.
I'm gonna do that for you because you're family and because I want you to profit and because I know that
Yeah.
I have other avenues of revenue. I don't want you to think that this is something that I'm like
No.
penny
Yeah.
pinching and gonna make permanent. Trust me.
I understand your
will break you
situation because
off.
if I had a fucking fat loan, I would be wanting every dime coming my way. Trust me, especially for shit like that. And
Yeah,
that's why
and here's the thing
I'm
too
not
is we gotta
opposed to
collect
the
the data on everything. We don't
right
even know.
if it's
Yeah.
gonna
We
be
could be able to
feasible.
flip that 600 in fucking 2 seconds, or it
Yeah.
could take us 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we might, things might have to change. So we'll see.
But yeah, like
Sorry, I cut you off a little, Rocco. My bad.
No, I'm just saying, like, uh, I didn't once during this, say no. Like, you offered the profit, a percentage of the profits. I think that's totally fair for the circumstance. I just wanted to make sure that I got my piece out about, how I felt, and I'm glad I did on the how the means came for that group.
Yeah, I agree. Um, but yeah, like I said, trust me. When I'm fine, when I know that I'm fine, everything is everyone's. And I don't want that to get lost here. Like I want you to be successful, and I want to do everything that I can to make you successful. I just need to make sure that I'm okay first, and that, well, I mean, it's kind of a complicated way to phrase it as well, but I need to make sure that all of us are okay, and then individually we're okay, and then I can pour into everyone else, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think we all hear you. We got it.
Mm.
I think we're good. We'll renegotiate probably whenever
I'll
at another
I'll
time.
start running stuff through formulas in the pond tomorrow. I'll start working on that and trying to figure it out with the notes I've got here.
Yeah, if you want me to do anything, I'll help you.
Yeah, I'll probably reach out just for some assistance and guidance. But I think that's good. I should have been in bed 4 hours ago, so I'm gonna hope and pray that I'm not a fucking bitch tomorrow. And if I am, somebody offer me a joint or two, huh?
All right.
Good GG.
Good night,
Good night,
Rod.
everybody.
That was good. So that's the shit that we weren't doing when we were fucking hammering out jobs all day. Shit like that. That's what This is what
Hey.
we need to be doing.
Is he gone yet? Is he gone yet?
I don't know. Rocco. I think so.
Did I do good? I was trying to be a hard ass to train him on negotiating.
Yeah, no, it was good. I was trying to play both sides, but for the most part, you were like, for lack of a better word, the aggressor in it. So I was like helping him out, and then whenever I was trying to play both a little bit. There at the end, I was like more on you.
Well, I did it on purpose, especially with the house, because of course I'm gonna fucking give it to him for 100K, but I wanted him to work for it,
Yeah, I think he was gonna roll over at first, and then I said the thing about it not being being worth that much. Whenever I was on the phone, and I heard him start saying shit again.
I mean, I just want him to start, I wanted to see how far he could push me back,
Right.
So I'm sorry that
without straight up being aggressive about it too.
yeah, I wasn't trying to, I didn't obviously run that by you at first, but obviously, like, we're training him on being able to take meetings by himself, so I wanted to push back as much as I could. Like, even at things where I was absolutely gonna fold eventually, I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, well, yeah, of course you can have it for 1K. I was like, well, blah, 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 blah. So, sorry if you didn't intend that, but I thought it might be a good idea.
No, that was good. That was good, because, I mean, we needed to hammer this shit out anyway. Because, like I said, it might not always be you that gets the connection. So it's good to have, like, a precedent for it in the future, because then we know, like, all right, if somebody else gets it, they get 5%. It was a little bit more difficult, I guess, to do the numbers because we're cooked, and because you also busk for us.
Right.
So it kind of like it muddies the water a little bit when we're looking at it.
Yeah, but it does need to get figured out.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. How you feeling?
Cooked.
Yeah.
You're already cooked. We're cooked. You can't be cooked already.
Shit. I'm not long back. I've been back home for most of the last week, sorting some shit out.
Yeah, how'd that go?
A little bit good, a little bit shit, you know. Spent some time in a music studio and spent some time taking care of legal shit.
Mhm. So I heard you got signed.
Oh?
Yeah, it's not official. I have to go meet with what's her name? Is it Lisa? Katie. I have to go meet with Katie to finalize it, but yeah.
For what label?
Southside.
That's good. That's good. I honestly, I love them at Southside, so I vouch.
Yeah, they seem like good people, and they got great facilities.
They're great
And
people.
you know, even after we met, they encouraged me to go and speak to other labels and make sure that I was happy with my decision. But
No,
between most of the labels not even getting back to me, and then I saw some of the socials from some, I was like, nah, that's shit.
no,
I'm
here's the
happy.
thing, right? I'll tell you right now about the music industry. Southside is where you go if you're actually a fucking artist. Wu Chang
Right.
is where you go if you're an established artist and you're ready to fucking eat the competition. And everywhere else is like whatever.
Okay, I'll meet you at everything soon.
Yeah, Southside is where you go to where you're growing and you're learning and you're getting your feet wet in the music industry and you want a supportive, positive environment. And Wu Chang is where you go if you're ready to just fucking eat everybody.
Should I hear that? Yeah, no, just finished my DB record this week.
Okay, let's go.
You gonna play it for us or what?
Sure, I don't have
Yeah,
the
or
tricks
what?
yet.
Oh my
I
god, it's
think,
so
Ah,
late.
shit.
Holy shit, I didn't realize it was so late.
yeah, I think
Fuck.
the next 24, 48 hours I should have the tricks.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet for a second.
You good?
I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right
Tell
back.
I'm officially one of Honey's managers because she got signed too. So me and John are
Oh snap!
her artist
So
managers.
she finally had her audition.
Yeah.
Me and Inez, I should text Katie. So shirt manager, eh? What do you got worked out for? What's plan?
So hold on. Okay. The first thing is her and Tony are opening up this club called Club Obsession, right? Well, she's got stage fright a little bit, so we're gonna try to have her perform there. On they're gonna have like an opening fight night type thing. She's gonna perform for everybody. She's also gonna perform at our employee party. These are like practice things. That way she can get her feet wet a little bit. Maybe not be so shy up on the stage. And then I was actually gonna talk. I should have talked to Shy about it earlier. I'm gonna try to get her some gigs in Brazil.
Oh shit!
Yeah, something small, hopefully to start, and then they got a lot of stuff that they do out there. It's kind of cool. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, she doesn't have anything released just yet. She's working on a couple things. So we'll see as she starts to get more releases or get more songs ready.
Yeah, that's Mina's. Hey, if she's shy and you've got an idea of what you want for a first performance, get her going and standing on that stage in an empty room and just practicing. Basically practice her set, start to finish, and do that every couple of days. And then when it gets to the performance, just say close your eyes, pretend the room's still empty. pretend it's just
That
another
might be a
practice.
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a meeting with somebody today actually, and I missed her because I've been stuck in meetings all day. But I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow. I think she got like a collab that she's gonna do or something.
Yeah,
She
that's
actually,
awesome.
that's the
I'm
call that I
glad you finally did
missed
it.
while we were having this meeting. So
Yeah,
she,
that was her saying she was going to sleep
oh
probably.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, she texted me. So she'll be around tomorrow, so I'll talk to her then. Or we'll
Okay.
talk to her then.
Okay. I did want to talk to you before going to sleep tonight.
All right.
Toma, where have you been tonight? Did you just wake up here?
Wake up at my apartment, go see, and then walked along trying to work out what fucking door it was.
He was knocking on the door for like 20 minutes. We
No
were up
way.
here just fucking yapping. Yeah.
No.
Like, to be fair, I was walking between this place and the place next door, ringing the bell. I wasn't sure which one it was.
Oh
Yeah, my bad.
God.
For some reason, we can't hear it up here.
I didn't hear a single thing.
So I
Yeah.
almost
what's
just
up,
stood
Rocco?
out there yelling, "Ding dong, bitches!"
What actually got me is we were talking and I heard, I think you walking or running down the side of the house. And so that's why I went out there in the first place.
That was hilarious.
Uh,
I'm so sorry.
Let me show you the
Nah,
rest of
it's
the
all
place,
good.
Toma, real quick.
Yeah.
So this is what we call the office. For obvious reasons.
Nah, why?
Right, so we got our little kitchen here. And our
Yeah.
little living room. But there's a little more. Here's the bathroom right here.
Oh shit!
Where you go to
can
really
give me
think.
booze.
Oh shit. I'm stuck.
Oh.
Daphne, show him.
Come this way.
Follow her.
Did join you in the shower?
Wee.
Oh shit! You doing wheezy in the shower?
No.
What shit is this? What?
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Oh, it looks so
We had
good,
a lot more
right?
shit back here. But I had to rip it up.
Okay.
This is where we'll have all our money. So this will be the vault.
Oh shit! Is there lasers in there?
Yeah, there is.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Check this out.
sorry. Oh.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Ah shit!
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who?
You?
What do you mean?
You did all this shit?
He's a monster.
I've been trying to do it forever. I just was fucking around for a long time.
You did you did so fucking good on that. It's crazy.
Really not.
Hey, where's the fridge?
Right here.
Hey.
Oh shit! Concealed fridge.
Yeah.
You got any dino nuggies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, down there in the freezer.
Yeah. We always have dino
Shit.
nuggies.
Yeah.
Yeah, good G.
We gotta keep them just ready to go, cause
Yeah, everybody needs them.
yeah, mostly Rocco and Marco, but you know,
Shit, has Marco been around?
he was around yesterday.
Vicky.
I think a little
Think
the
he's
day before
avoiding
too.
me.
Why do you think that?
Before I went back home, I might
Fuck
have
this
said
guy.
something.
do that?
Why?
Or how?
Well, I got into his car. I pulled out my knife. I held it against his thigh. Made him drive down to the docks and stand on the edge of the water. And then I held my knife to the inside of his thigh and maybe threatened him just a little bit.
Nice.
He was shaking.
Honestly, he
like a
fucking deserves it. This
Yeah, he did.
cocksucker has only given me. Hold on, let me look.
Who? Which one? Marco?
$14,250.
Out of what? 200K?
200,000.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
This guy.
Oh my god. Metagaming this.
Can't be OG.
RDMing all of you.
He's been working in the restaurant like off his own accord and everything.
No, I made John do it. I told John, I said, if you can get him. If you
Oh
can get
no,
him
I
to
know
work
that.
3
But then a
hours-
couple of days later, he went in and just worked by himself.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I bet he didn't wear a
So proud of
uniform.
him. I told him
Definitely
he
not.
can wear just something professional.
He wore a
suit.
hoodie.
Probably, yeah. I swear to God, sometimes I think I picked this guy to the south side.
Yeah, no wrong.
All right. Wanna talk to me, Daph? It's over with.
Yep.
All right. How long do you think it's gonna be?
I don't
Can't
know.
hear anything.
I don't know. 20, 30.
Okay. Is anyone around?
Al Dente's is open.
Let's see. Well, John.
South side on top. That's crazy.
No, he's not. No, don't tell me he's asleep. 18956. Hello? Hello? Jonathan? Or Adam?
God, I can't believe it's so late. I didn't realize it was so
Alright,
late.
You guys are dead. Or arrested.
Shit.
Arrested as per usual.
Yeah. Could we drop you off at Al Dente's for a minute, Toma, and I'll just meet you back there?
Oh, gee, you're all good. My car's out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I parked out across the street.
Alright.
Down the block.
Is your car
Whatever
here,
you guys
Daph?
do, Eddie.
I think so. I don't know. I don't remember how I got here. Yeah, I have no idea how I got here. My car's not here.
Probably roll with me.
What the fuck is this? How long we had this?
Yeah, I think we rode here in this.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I've had this for a long ass time.
I guess, maybe, yeah.
Probably like 3 months.
Oh. Haven't seen it in a long time, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, where are we going?
I don't know what you want. You know how I am about aesthetics.
Yeah, I like dark, dreary, disgusting places, so let's go there.
What? No!
Yeah.
No, I like sunny and nice, luxurious places.
No. Yo, did you hear that local?
What do you say?
He said, "Fuck you and your family."
Damn, that's crazy. We should kill him.
We should. We should not. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah, that's what I heard. Where are you going for real? You're not taking us to the fucking the thing, are you?
What thing?
The smelter. I got shot there.
Melter.
Yeah, the smelter.
Oh, how would I go there?
Like if you were in the zombie apocalypse and you needed to repurpose your water bottles or something, like you would go there.
Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah, good, because it's not a place you want to be. I'll tell you that right now.
I know exactly where we're going.
Oh no. Oh no! Why?
What's wrong with over here?
Why?
Yo, what's wrong with this?
Where are we going? Where are we going?
It's right here.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. No,
Telling
this
me
is
that view right there isn't nice?
this is a beautiful. No, this is a beautiful view. We should take a hike down to the beach. Absolutely, from here.
No. No. Up here is perfect. Maybe like we can stand and talk like right about.
I don't think we need to be right there. I don't think that this is the place.
Right here.
No, I think
You
that's
don't-
a little too out in the open. I think maybe just in the corner or something. You know,
Oh,
with the
okay,
beach view is
yeah.
okay. You know, just out in the middle of the parking lot. You know, it's just a little too. That's where Felix died. Look, can we actually get down to the water from here? I've never tried.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Right here's good. Look at this. See the
What about over
industrialization
here?
of mankind?
That's
you see Nice
terrible.
sunset over there.
Look, let's come over here.
I'm gonna walk for about 3 more seconds and then I'm stopping and not moving.
Just wait until the
One,
weeds with the weeds. No,
two,
no, because look,
three.
look, no, because look over there. Because you've got a whole look at the little mountain thing. The thing, you see the thing, the peninsula. The
Yo,
peninsula.
this is a good spot right here. I like this.
Peninsula. You see the
this is good.
peninsula?
No.
Fine.
I was gonna stand like that.
What? Why? What do you? How am I
You put
supposed
on
to
my
see?
deodorant.
Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Don't
All
say
right, what's
that.
up?
Fuck. You fucking typoing.
Hello?
No,
What's up?
Do I actually smell? I smell. I put on Dior. I wear Dior. I have perfume on. I shouldn't smell at all, like badly.
But did you put deodorant on today?
Of course, I put deodorant on every day.
Kind of deodorant.
Dove.
Oh, that shit lasts about 3 minutes.
It doesn't. It only lasts. For me, I don't know.
It's hot out here. Gotta reapply.
Well. Okay. Well, thank you, Carmine. I'll keep that in mind.
You should. What's up? Also, why do you keep standing on a higher spot than me? Quit it.
Why don't you stop standing on a lower spot than me? How about that? You ever
You
thought about
fucking
that?
moved
You ever
behind me
fucking thought
twice.
about that? You ever thought about that? What if okay, I'll stand right here. I was standing in the
No,
shade.
now this is weird. Now
I
this
was
is weird.
standing in the shade. What do you mean now it's weird?
This is fine right here. Look at this. You need a little sun. You shouldn't stand in the shade.
Listen, I'm pale, and that's okay.
Good work on that. All right, what's up?
Oh my god. Okay, well, here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you why you made the decision you made
What decision?
about Rocco.
What, with the 5% thing?
No, about, giving him his button.
Is this what you want to talk to me about yesterday?
Maybe, maybe not.
I mean, it's a lot of things. Uh, you know, before everything happened, before he was in his coma, he was gonna get it anyway. Um, Literally, we were talking about doing the ceremony. This was before we found out about all the shit that happened, right? Yeah, he fucked up before, but he's also been an integral part to what we got here. It became even more evident when he was in a coma. We fucking stood still the whole time.
Well, I wouldn't say that necessarily. I think it was a hit, just like when you were gone for 2 weeks, but I think that the same way that we adapted, we adapted. But yeah, it was a hit. I will not argue with you about that.
Yo, when he was in a coma, I wasn't around a whole lot, and we had the same fucking drop bags that I left still sitting in there. We were sitting barely further on the board than we were when I left. The only movement we made was from you when you got the lamps, and that kind of brought everybody back. But if it wasn't for the lamps, you know, not a whole lot was happening. Our numbers were down. He's a huge part of what we got going on. Whenever, I mean, even this, you know, while I've been gone this last time, he was also away. You were away, and nothing happened.
Oh, well,
So
yeah.
it goes to show how important you two are to the group. But even before that, you know, if Rocco wasn't around, the amount of shit that was happening was halved or more. Like, it was bad.
Well, I used to say,
So
I always used to say that. I said if it wasn't me or Rocco doing it, it wasn't getting done.
exactly. And to be honest, before, if you know, if Rocco had a button before everything, he would have been in the same position as you. That's how important he is
What do
to
you
our
mean the
group.
same position? You
If
talking
he
about
had a
captain?
button before he got into a coma, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I
He
thought
was
he was gonna
acting
be
as
there.
one, and he didn't even have a button.
I know. I thought he was gonna be there.
You know, he fucked up with all the shit. It was the fucking drugs turned his mind to mush, and he fucked up. Twice, no, actually 3 times. There was a time with you. There was a time that I think I told you about where me and T took him once he was back out of the coma and put him in front of a hole, and he was almost gone. And then there was the shit with Tony Rico. The shit with Tony Rico cemented that our fates are tied together.
What do you mean by that?
If Rocco fucks up, we're fucked anyway.
I I don't know if I believe that, but I understand where
Tony
you're coming
literally
from.
said it. He literally said it. On top of that, I'm not gonna let him be. I mean, he got branded by Tony,
Not for
which means
Daphne,
he
though.
belongs to Tony. Whether or not he's actually gonna do that, probably not. You know, obviously he'll do shit to keep us in good graces, but
Well, the same way
at
we
the
all
end of the
do,
day, his
yeah.
loyalties are with us.
Right.
Rocco, because of all the shit that happened, is at a point where he cannot turn back. He's stuck in it for life. He's been branded physically, and now he's been branded metaphorically. But
He's
The
gonna die
metaphorical one is to
anyway.
us.
Yeah.
He had choices before, and now he has none. He's stuck with us no matter what. So he needs to figure his shit out, learn from everything, or he's gonna end up right out there in cement boots. You see, not everybody gets a button because it's, oh, congratulations. You know, some people aren't in great standing when they get it. It's the work that happened before that gets them it. And then it's a way to keep them in for life. We made it very clear to Rocco that it wasn't, oh, congratulations, you've done great. It's, you're stuck with us. So you gotta figure your shit out. Yes, a little pat on the back. You got a button now, but you gotta prove yourself.
Hmm.
On top of that, you know, he does do shit with me. If I'm around, he's with me, but when Mickey's around, he's with him. Anything that happens to Rocco from now on is Mickey's decision.
Yeah.
But I guess to simplify it is two things. He was going to get a button before, and he's stuck with us no matter what.
What else though?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm glad that I didn't talk to you about this last night. Because last night, I felt a type of way about it. I did. As soon as I think I didn't comprehend it when you first told me because I didn't understand why that would be possible. And then when you confirmed it, I was even more confused. And I think that if we would have talked about this last night, I would have come to you as your captain. But I realized that what I was more interested in is coming to you about this as someone, well, you know, that cares about you or whatever, you know.
Right?
Because, you know, from my perspective, I think Rocco's been treated like a princess. I do. But that's the professional side of me. The other side of me, well, you know, I know it's complicated for you.
Princesses get guns in their mouth or beaten with crowbars and hammers.
Listen, Mickey said it best. And he said what I couldn't say. That day
Rocco
with,
should be dead.
yes. That day with Tony Rico, Mickey said it.
He's not the only one that should be dead, though.
I agree with you. But you're dodging the question.
What was the question?
What else?
There is nothing else.
I mean, like, listen, it's between you and me. Like I said, there was a different way that I would have approached this last night, but I started, you know, thinking about it more. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought that there might be, like, something else, you know?
When have you ever known me to not be all about business?
Well, that's why I wanted to ask you. I thought about... I was up late last night, okay? I didn't really sleep much. I mean, obviously, I had a crazy fucking day, and I had a lot to think about, but this is Well, it's one of the things I thought about. And I thought about that conversation we had on the beach house. I forgot how long it was ago now, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month ago.
But his father.
Well, yeah, that was part of it. But I thought about how we both said, well, I mean, I kind of got really vulnerable with you, and I said how I feel I can't say anything to you because at the end of the day, I'm still competing for a promotion, and you're the one that makes that call. And, you know, I feel like that kind of goes both ways. And that's what you said, and I don't know, I just know that it's gotta be hard. Everything that Rocco's been through, and I know I made fun of him saying he's a princess. Whatever, I'm sorry, that was my brutal side. But
You're not wrong. But from the bigger picture, is he's not the only one. It's not just you. It's not just him. It's been everybody. You know, even there's things even T has done where he's been kind of treated like a princess. But basically, you know, yesterday it was like my first act is coming back. We're gonna get this out of the way, and we're tightening down the hatches. There are no more second chances for nobody. And that goes for me. It goes for T, all the way down. You know, maybe deep down inside, maybe I did it to protect him a little bit. But at the end of the day, you and I both know that this life, there is no protection.
absolutely.
If anything, this is more treacherous than just letting him go. It's fucked up out there. It's fucked up what we do. I think maybe it was my way of also putting my brand on him. That's what I, for some reason that keeps popping into my head, and I think that's what it was.
You think you're keeping him safe the closer you bring him?
I don't think I'm keeping him safe. I'm keeping him from doing something stupid.
I mean, I kind of, it's not necessarily the same, right? But kind of makes me think of what I've been saying about TK.
What about TK?
Like, if something ends up happening, I gotta be the one that pulls the trigger. In my mind,
Right.
you know? Now, it's obviously not the same relation. I mean, this is, you know, just someone I was close with, but, you know, not family, like blood family. But is that wrong for me to say, or is that right?
It's not wrong for you to say. I haven't given you an answer on that because it's going to be very situation dependent. If it's something where we can get TK without getting into a big gunfight, which this is the thing, it might not even come to this. So we're speculating and assuming a lot of shit.
Absolutely.
If it's a big gunfight, I'm sorry, Daphne, but I cannot put you as one of the shooters. But if it's something where we can nab them in a strategic way, absolutely.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And I'll respect whatever decision that ends up at.
I would like it not to be a gunfight because, you know, we've had our whatever little problems with TK at the beginning, but I actually have a lot of respect for the guy. He's built something that's actually impressive. And he at least to my face, he's been nothing but good to us, you know?
He is good to us.
He's got history with you. He was good to you. You guys are friends, and that means a lot too. And you know, I want to give him respect even on the way out. That's what it comes to.
Yeah, that's what I want to. It's absolutely what I want. That's why I said what I said, and that's why I keep saying it. I know it's a little out of line, but obviously, whatever call you make at the end of the day is the call I'll follow, but I want to make sure that my opinion is known about it.
Yeah, I get you. It's not out of line to ask. It would be out of line if you told me, hey, I'm doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to make the right tactical decision. But, you know, you letting your opinion on it be known, it puts it on my radar. So, you're not out of line with that.
Good.
Going back to the Rocco thing. You know, maybe I do have a soft spot in my heart for him. But at the end of the day, the business is always going to come first. I've told you some stories about things that I've done. Blood relation does not exclude you from going. I've been the one to pull the fucking trigger. And I've never lost a wink of sleep. Because
Don't
that's
lie
just
to
how it
me.
is.
You don't have to.
You haven't. I'd say the only one was Rocco's father, and it wasn't for Rocco's father. It was Rocco. But I wasn't related to him by blood.
You're telling me to my face you've never lost sleep over the shit we've done.
No. I'm able to rationalize it. You know, we're soldiers. You get an order, you do it. I know that one day I'm gonna have to answer for everything. But if I didn't believe that the shit that we do and the rules that we have matter, I wouldn't be in this business.
What do you
It's
do
not like
it
we're going
for?
out and killing fucking innocents and, you know, fucking people over. Anytime we get rid of somebody, they know the business. They signed up for the same exact fucking thing that we did. Like I said, we're soldiers. Yeah, if I killed a civilian, I would lose sleep, absolutely. But I'm killing other soldiers.
So what do you do it for?
Obviously the money, Daphne. No, I'm kidding.
No fucking.
Yo, I mean, obviously I like the money. I mean, come on.
No, that took me out. That took me out. That took me out. See, obby shit. No, no. Okay, I'm
Yeah, I mean,
continue.
listen, you know, most people, including my father, they never made a fucking nickel from doing this shit.
Some
They
people
did it
don't.
because that's how they grew up. You know? I do it because I want to do something different. Obviously still follow the rules, but I want to make my mark on things. You know, I got a long lineage in this thing. And I don't want to be the fucking grandnephew of so-and-so. I want to be the person that they talk about.
Why? Doesn't the grandnephew of someone so and so have the same security?
No. Because I'm going to die one day. Probably pretty fucking soon.
Don't say that.
I mean, it's just the nature of the game. We're in a fucking business where people don't make it to be old. And when I go, I want there to be stories about me and about the shit that we did. I definitely, though, don't want to be remembered as a fucking asshole that, you know, fucked over innocent people, though.
Mm.
But I also do it, you know, for my own family. Like I said, I got a long lineage in this. I feel like I got shoes that I need to fill.
Right.
never, you know, had aspirations to be in the seat that I am in until, you know, my cousin did.
Really?
Yeah. I was more of a, I wanted to be behind the scenes guy, just fucking make
Her
money.
cousin is Daphne's ex. His cousin is Daphne's ex-husband, by the way. Yeah, see, that's what I keep asking. You know, it seems like sometimes they have it easier, you know?
Those are the guys that get to retire. I know a few.
Right?
But, you know, something I noticed about those guys is they always seem to come back.
Wedding never happened. Oh.
It doesn't ever end good for them. So it's, you know, they come back not in their prime, not on the top of their game, and they fuck up.
Interesting.
I'm ready to, you know, I'm riding it, like I said before, I'm riding the lightning as long as I can. I know that one day you know, it's just going to be fade to black. I'm not trying to be an old fucker shitting in my pants.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, like, where do you draw that line?
What do you mean?
Where do you draw that line? Where do you say that, okay, well, I'm not gonna live that old? What, so you're just gonna fucking go run into gunfire? Like, what do you mean?
You don't have to run into gunfire in this line of work. The gunfire will find you.
That's why
I'm
you're
sure,
here.
I am positive that one day, probably in the near future, there's going to be some young gun that wants to take my seat and fucking pop me in a parking lot.
No, the reference.
Over some bullshit.
Okay, but like, so what? So you're just waiting until that day?
No, I'm living my life to the fullest. And if that day comes, then I'm going to say I was on top of it until the end.
Not me.
Trying to be old and have people wipe your ass and shit. See, that's princess behavior right there.
No, I mean, honestly, I'm sure I won't make it to that way with my alcoholism and my smoking, you know. But, you know, we've had a long line too, and like, how can you let that die, you know? How can you not care about everything that's bigger than yourself? You know, wouldn't it be so much fucking easier if we didn't?
Yeah. Probably would have been like I don't know, something different. Regular old Joe Schmo businessman. Nah, who am I kidding? I probably would have fucking ended up in the same shit.
But wouldn't it be so fucking easy? What is it about us? What is it about us that makes us keep doing this shit? I mean, realistically, right? I mean, you know, like, I could have just run the fucking bar. I could have just run the bar back in New York. You could have fucking gotten a job doing something else. But we didn't. We fucking didn't. Is that our fault?
No. No, definitely not. I think it was more the environments that we were in growing up. Gotta be.
You know what I realized I thought about the other day?
What?
I don't actually know that much about you.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you know, we know certain things. You know more about me than I know about you.
Good.
I mean, you know, I feel like my family, we have a very specific reputation. Everybody knows what we are about, but even coming into the Jersey side of the family, I didn't know a single fucking thing about you. Besides, oh, you do books. That guy's good at numbers.
Jersey side. That was my cousin.
Well, yeah, that's where I was.
Yeah, but I wasn't over there.
That's why I'm saying I didn't know about what you guys were doing over in Brooklyn. I didn't need to.
I mean, what do you want to know?
I don't know, just fucking anything.
Anything. I feel like I've told you a couple things that only, 3 or 4 people in the world know about.
Well,
Maybe 5 or 6 ever did know about it. 2 of them are in the ground.
well, I mean, you think I can know your entire life story and who you are in 5 conversations?
Talk more than 5 fucking times.
What'd you say?
I said we've talked more than 5 fucking times.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, here's the thing, right? This is what I was thinking about. I was like, we know each other, and I think we know each other pretty fucking well, but we don't actually, I feel like it's always been like there's always something that we're doing, right? There's always something we're doing together. There's always a goal that we're reaching together and we're working towards, and a power dynamic and blah 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 blah. But like sometimes we've gotten to know each other a little bit, but not that many.
I guess so.
I realized that the other day. You ever thought about that?
No.
And honestly, the thing is, you know way more about me than I know about you.
I'll say it again. Good.
Don't fucking give me that.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, what do you want to know?
I don't know, just like...
I said anything, but give me something.
Okay, so like, here's, right? What shoots her? What I told you about the other day, right? It was before you left for business. And I said, I was drunk. And I got vulnerable with you and I said, well, I feel like I can't say anything to you because if I do, I have to consider how that's going to make me look in the grand scheme of things, and I can't say anything to anyone below me because that's going to affect how I look in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I've kind of thought about that a few times since, and I don't take back what I said from my end. I still think that anything I tell you is gonna affect my future, but there's nothing that you could ever say to me that would change the way I think about you. And I don't know if you feel the same. You kind of expressed that you did. But I don't know. I guess I wanted to like open the door or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, and how do you feel about me?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You said that, never change how you feel about me. Expand.
Well, I think that you're brilliant. I think that there's never a decision I could make that is more right than any decision you make. Even though I might, argue and influence you and plead my case sometimes, it's, it's always you in the end. that it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how you'd ever wrong. Actually, it kind of baffles me. And I think that you're someone that gains respect not because you even want it. I know this is silly, but I really don't even think you fucking want it. But it just comes to you. And maybe that's, you know, part of the brilliant thing. I don't know. And I think that the way you deal with people is admirable. The way that you can see multiple sides. And I think that's how you make the decisions you make. And I admire that because, you know, everybody's selfish. Everybody has their own agenda and everybody thinks about themselves all the time, and you think about everything as a whole. I don't know, I'm rambling.
Nah, keep going. You're feeding my ego.
No, I can't. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I'm kidding.
I did enough.
I mean, I'm not always right. I'm just really good at making it seem like I'm always right.
You're right, more than most people.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the shit that I do, it comes from just, you know, shit I learned growing up. You've been to enough sit-downs, you know how to...
Well, yeah, but you remember the details. Not everybody can remember the details. I don't fucking remember the details. I got brain damage and shit. And even if I didn't, I probably still wouldn't remember all the details. You know, every, like, dotting your T's and crossing your I's or whatever. I did that on purpose. I made a joke.
Yeah, you're good.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody does it. You do.
Thank you. I mean, I try. I mean, I appreciate you saying that, you know, no matter what, it won't change how you think about me, but actually not but I hope I never do anything to change that.
Well, by definition, you never will. So.
Right. I mean, that's... I'm sure there's some things that I could do, but I'm not, you know... I try not to be an asshole.
It'd have to be pretty bad. It'd have to be, like, really, really bad.
Hopefully I never, like, lose my mind and do some bad shit.
Well, there is a monster inside us all.
There's a monster inside us all.
Oh, no, but really. No, okay, listen, like, I'm not gonna elaborate on why I've been thinking about this lately, but I have been thinking about how what we talked about, you know, neither of us feel like we can say anything to anybody and everything like that, and the thing is, I know that I don't trust you to not judge me on what I say, but I know that I would, like I said, never, my opinion on you would never change.
It's good that you think that, because I'm judging you right now.
Well,
I'm not,
fuck.
actually. Look, I mean, when we have conversations, it's just you and I, really, like, I could say it, maybe you won't feel it, but I'm not gonna sit here and judge you because it's different. It's not like we're sitting business. I'm able to separate the business from personal shit.
Hmm.
But I guess to expand on that, I'm business 90% of the time, 95% of the time.
Well, I mean, of course. I mean, you see me. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole 100% of the time because I'm business 90% of the time.
You are an asshole.
Huh?
I said you are an asshole.
Yeah, because I need to be. Most of the time. Some of the time. Most of the time.
Right?
I mean, I feel bad about it still, but...
Mm-hmm. Don't.
I mean, I feel like maybe I should a little bit.
Okay. Yo, whoever picked this spot, fire. Just saying. Actually, pretty nice. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
All right. What else?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I just felt like I wanted to say that. I just wanted to let you know that it's hard, and I get that. And if you ever, need to say something, I mean, like I said earlier, right? There's a different conversation that I would have with you about Rocco from a captain perspective than the perspective I came at you with.
Right.
It would be a very different conversation. But I could, I know. I know it's hard. I know it's your blood. And it adds another layer to it. And I'm not saying that... I know that you're always going to make the best decision. That's one of the reasons that I trust you. But that doesn't mean that it's hard,
I get it. I'd be lying to you if I didn't think it was gonna ruffle some feathers. But I know that every decision I make is gonna ruffle feathers, so it's kind of one of those things. Like I just said, don't apologize for being an asshole. Like I did what I thought was right, so
Yeah. I mean, it's not something I'm gonna... it's not something I'm gonna discuss with anybody but you. I think that's another reason I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate you talking to me about it. To be honest.
Because, like
I
I
mean, I'll
said...
tell you, Mickey's talked to me a little bit about it too, and he was the one that brought him there. So.
What did he say? Because I would love to talk to Mickey about it, but I'm not going to.
He just said that, Rocco should be dead. And that if it was him making the decision, Rocco would have went. He said he would have went that night at the fucking vineyard.
Yeah, me and him had that conversation that night.
But I'll tell you, part of the decision I didn't do it also that night is because, well, obviously the thing where he doubled back in the snitch shit. But at the same time, I'm not killing people in our group for somebody else just because of a fucking rumor.
Right.
And so I'm gonna fight for those that are with us before I get rid of them, because they deserve that. They're with us.
Right.
if we would have killed Rocco, you know, maybe Tony Rico doesn't see it like this, but everybody else, including the people that are with us, see it as weakness. Because in reality, we didn't kill Rocco because of what he did. We would have killed Rocco because Tony Rico didn't like him.
Yeah. I agree with
I'm
that.
not gonna kill somebody just based off of that, because
I agree with that.
you know, while I respect what Tony Rico's built, I don't give a fuck if he likes somebody in our crew or not. I'm
And
not just gonna kill them for him.
it takes the power away from us. Yeah. Hands
Yeah.
it to him. Yeah. I get that.
So, yes, Rocco should have died for his shit. A lot of people should have died for a lot of shit. But we also got to pick our battles.
Yep.
And, you know, Rocco is still a big plus for us right now.
Better.
I'm hoping he will for the future, cuz like I said, anybody that fucks up from now on is going, no matter who they are.
Yeah.
It's why I also put, you know, Mickey on, or Rocco under Mickey, because then, you know, now it's I literally cannot play favorites.
Yeah.
Can't be seen like that because I don't make the decisions for Rocco no more.
Yeah. Phenomenal call, by the way. And I think that Rocco will learn a lot from Mickey. I think he'll learn a lot of respect.
I think so too. I mean, he's already been doing good.
He has been
Sure,
doing
it's a small
lot
sample
better.
size, but you know, sample size. Holy shit, words are hard.
He has been doing a lot better. Well, I mean, you know, I don't know if I've ever told you this before, but when you originally announced that you were looking to structure, I pulled Rocco aside and I said, look, it's you and me. There's no other options. It's you and me. Let's work together. I said, I'd rather have, if we're going to have captains, I'd rather have two captains that know how to work together than two captains that are in competition with each other, right? And
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah. I did. Yeah. And God fucking damn it, did he just do crazy shit so quickly. It was disappointing for all of us. We all saw it. We all knew where he was going, and then, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it too, though, is, you know, most of everybody's mistakes so far have been, you made a mistake, you fucked up, there was punishment, it all happened very quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Rocco, he made one mistake and it drug out for fucking 3 months.
Yeah, but it turned into other mistakes. That's the problem. That's why it became it. And it sucks.
I mean,
it was all connected. You're right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
yeah, it was all from one thing. And yes, it got blown up because it involved more shit, but I think they're being real dramatic. Okay?
Okay, but also, yes, facts as fuck.
So something that could have probably been handled in a fucking week. He could have been punished, moved the fuck on.
Yep.
We've been sitting on it forever. So it sits there and you could overanalyze every little small detail. Like if we did that to everybody, holy shit.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Well, and that's what I talked. I haven't. I don't remember how much I've talked to you about the judgment today. I talked to Antonio about it. With Tony.
We didn't talk about it, I think, at all.
Okay, so so it was me, Mickey, and Pops. And you know, obviously you and me both said at the same time, he's not going to get whacked over this. This is too soon for him to get whacked. He's got to get out of this. And
if he does it now, though, he's whacked.
Exactly. Yeah, and we'll get into that too. So I said my plan was to have Mickey. I was gonna put him on his knees in the water of the ocean, in the waves, and have Mickey pull out his gun or not his gun, his knife. Maybe hold it to his neck, maybe slap him on the face or something like that, right? While I told him, this is what you fucking did, and this is why you're not gonna do it again. And Mickey said, no, we shouldn't put him on his knees because are we gonna slit his throat when I pull out the knife? And I said, no. And he said, all right, so we can't do that because if we're not gonna slit his throat when we pull out that knife, then we shouldn't pull out that knife. I said, okay. And Pops said, you know, just tax him, just do that. So we were like, okay. So me and Mick agreed, 10K tax, split between me, Mick, and Pops with the percentage. Brought him back over, and T said we should have gone harder. T said we should have fucking roughed him up at least a little bit.
Yeah, he told me it should have been a beatdown, but here's the thing. Never. If we want them to follow the rules of don't raise your hands to another person in the organization, we have to follow that as well. So, yes, there's a time where look, like the Rocco thing where it escalates to where like he stabbed Honey, he disrespected you as a captain, he was on drugs. It's escalated to a point where a beatdown is justified, but it happened with just me and fucking T. For someone that's new,
right? That's
we have to set a precedent. And a mock execution and a beatdown should not be the first thing that they ever experience as far as punishment. It needs to escalate to that point.
Yeah.
It didn't. I mean, he fucked up, yes, but nowadays with the drug shit, yes, it's still like you can't do it, right? But if you do it, you just get shelved. Like I've seen people where they get sentences where it's like, oh, you just can't be made for 2 years. You're stuck as an associate for 2 years. Like they're not really killing people over that shit no more. So I mean that's what I told T, and he was like, yeah, you're right.
Okay, good. So me and Mickey negotiated on the right decision.
Yeah. I was happy with the decision. I mean, whenever you told me about it earlier, I was like, okay, good.
Good.
Yeah, we don't need to just be beating people.
As soon as he said that, I was like,
be
you're
that.
right.
Also, mock executions should be used very rarely as well when a big point needs to be put across. It should just that shouldn't be the next escalation. They're very specific. That makes sense.
Yeah. No, as soon as he said that, I was like, yes, absolutely. Yeah. I'm glad that you agree that we came to the best negotiation and decision on that.
I mean, I knew you guys would. And whatever you did, I would have backed anyway. I told you guys to decide, and you guys did. So.
Well, but if still if we did something that you didn't like, you know, I understand you're saying that you'd back us because you trust us, but I would still want you to say, you know, actually, I think you should have done it this way a little better.
Right.
I wasn't I wasn't trained for this part.
There's no training for this part.
Well, but there is training. Like, there's always training. There's always experience. But, back in my family, like, that was the whole thing, right? Frankie thought that they were training me to be a fucking boss, and I was gonna overwhelm him and take over all his businesses and blah, 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 blah. They were training me to be a fucking consigliere, and I never got to... I never got to go farther. So there's a lot of things that I will admit that I don't know. I was trying. I didn't get there. And I don't like that about myself,
Right. I mean, most most guys in this life, they learn from it happening to them or being a part of them. You know how many times I got sent out to punish people? Often. I wasn't always the racketeer type. You know, whenever I was younger, me and T were out there busting heads. Okay.
Right, exactly.
And so,
I didn't have to do that like that.
yeah, I get what you're saying. There was no training though. It was, you kind of had to figure it out on the fly. The boss told you, hey, go punish this guy. And, you know, we come up with all sorts of shit. I mean, I'm sure you know, like, fucking, how many times have you heard a story about someone like grabbing something crazy like, you know, like a tire iron or a fucking blackjack or a golf club, something stupid that they beat somebody with, right?
Right, right.
Because you're kind of coming up with shit on the fly. No one tells you exactly how they want it done,
Right.
unless
Yeah.
it's to send a message, right? Then they might tell you very specifically.
Yeah.
But a lot of the shit, it's like, you know, you just have done it, or, you know, I've been punished a lot. The T as well. You know, we got a little overzealous, and you know, the same shit that happened to you happened to us. But that's how we knew whenever, you know, whenever we did it to you and Rocco, that's how we knew that that was the right situation for it. But there was no training, you know. It just, you'll get it though, because someone like Mac, you know, that's what he does. So your training would be watch Mac,
Right. No,
see how he handles it.
I talked with him about it. I literally talked with him about it. I said, you know, realistically, in the positions we're in, I'm someone that knows how to handle business, and you're someone that knows how to handle business. And he,
Right.
you know, he nodded at me and he was like, exactly, exactly, and that's ideal. We got both sides.
Absolutely.
Cause I maybe shouldn't say this. I maybe shouldn't say this to you, but um, I'm never opposed to handling business, but yeah, it's not my main thing.
And no,
I don't want that to be a fucking Achilles heel. It'll never be an Achilles heel, but I don't want it to seem like that outwardly, you know?
yeah. I mean, I've said it a million times. I'll say it again. Is everybody has their uses, and I would not be doing my job properly if I didn't know what everybody's use was. You know, I am very aware of people's strengths and weaknesses. I will say this though, as somebody that's sitting more towards what you do now, is it's easy to be the street guy. Okay, it's a lot harder to be the racketeer type. And here's why I say it is because the business shit is a fucking pain in the ass. Okay,
Yeah.
it's all day fucking numbers and meetings and bullshit,
Yeah.
and you have to blend into the civilian world, right? What's important though is that you're capable of being a gangster as well. These street guys, they're just capable of being gangsters. They can't do the other shit. It's harder to be the racketeer.
Right.
So there have been tons of people in your position that maybe they weren't exactly experiencing this stuff, but I mean, from what I've seen, you are capable. It's just learning the little things to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to, you know, like I said, it's kind of a similar thing, but I wasn't coming to you as a captain right now. I wanted to make sure that you're okay, as I was thinking about it, you know, like from a you know, whatever relative related relating perspective, and thinking about, you know, how the business goes and how you know, what we talked about, how I feel like I don't have anybody to talk about, and I thought to myself, you know, maybe Carmine also feels that way.
Right. I mean, I appreciate you talking to me. I'm gonna say one more thing, uh, relating to the Rocco shit. Is if Tony Rico didn't backtrack on the fact that he was there, I would have shot Rocco in his head in that vineyard. I was already on the fence about him switching up in the first place, but that kind of sealed it. That was why I made the decision that I made in that moment. I think
Yeah.
I expressed it there, but had it been a different way, Rocco would have went.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I agree with that. Would you like me to say what my thoughts are on that?
Sure.
Um, I think that he did it. I still to this day think that he did it, and the only reason I say that is because of what he said. There was that one thing he said. He said, if I said it, it was only to protect whatever.
Yeah, I heard him say that.
That was the thing that did it in for me. Because I feel like I understand. I feel like he might have divulged more information than he meant to. As a way, you know, he thought he was trying to outsmart or get his way out of it and stuff like that. I never said anything about that.
Between me and you, I
Doesn't
think the
matter.
same thing. But until I know for sure, I'm not gonna off somebody off of a hunch.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever said that to you. That is what I feel about the situation. I ultimately do agree with the decisions that were made.
The whole situation was fucked in the first place, though.
From the beginning.
The way they handled it was wrong.
Absolutely.
I'll
That's
fucking stand on that until my grave.
yeah, no, that's what makes it harder on us because the way that they did it wasn't above board. So at that point, all bets are fucking off, you know?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: is it's tough. I mean, even just every day on the street is we follow a very specific, very strict set of rules, and other people don't,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes it harder, and more complicated because I'm not willing to bend on the rules that we have. That's what sets us apart. I know I always
Right.
say that, but it's because it's true.
Well,
Um,
we've already bent so much, you know?
yeah, and like yes, it puts us in difficult situations, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Because fuck them. I'm not trying to be like them.
No. Don't you ever wish that you were back in, you know, the fucking prime times? Like the early 1900s, 1950s, or something like that.
In the 1950s, they closed the books in 55. So hopefully before then. Yo, imagine being in this thing of ours for fucking 20 years and not getting a button.
No
Yo,
problem. That's crazy. I mean, well,
in all honesty, though, listen, more convictions came from the batch of people that got made after 74 than fucking ever. So they were right. The
they
old
were
timers were
right.
right.
They actually called it. No, you're right. You're right. But I mean, but also, like, you know, devil's advocate, maybe that was their fault for doing that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you know, there was other factors. The fucking RICO Act. That'll do it. So I could shake someone's hand at Al Dente's. They go fucking shoot a cop, and they could put me in a RICO case for it.
Yep. Don't we know it?
Fucking ridiculous.
Yep. Good night, email. Sorry, I'm like having a conversation in stream, so I'm sorry. Yep. But anyway, yeah. Whatever. We can have, you know, it's late. We can talk more another night or whatever. But I just wanted to, I wanted to correct my wrongs in a way because, you know, what was it, 2 months ago, or 3, maybe 4 even, honestly, at this point. I came in hot and I said, you know, I pushed out all my feelings in front of Antonio and fucking Elle and whoever else was fucking there at the time. And, you know, I corrected it since then. I've done similar things since then. But, you know, when you told me that Rocco had been made, I had a reaction. I did. I had an immediate thought in my mind. And I wanted to, you know, evolve, learn, and you know, just get a little bit more of your perspective on what was actually going on.
Right.
Yeah, I just, you know, I know I'm a bitch. I know I'm opinionated. I know I have a lot to say all the time about everything, but I just didn't want it to be lost that I do, at the end of the day, respect everything you do, and I am, you know, proud of everything you do or whatever, and that, you know, whatever.
Yeah, keep going.
You're... No, I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm not gonna say
Oh, you were about to say something. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. No, I wasn't.
That's all right. Say what's on your mind.
No, I was just gonna say about how, like, you know, you are, you know, I mean, I already said it earlier. It's like, whatever, you know, it's like, you know, you're good at being, you're, you know, everyone knows and everyone admires you and whatever, and like not that I do, but maybe I do and whatever.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, all right.
And that, you know, I care about you and whatever, and if you have anything to say, you can always feel safe saying it to me because, you know.
I hear you. I have heard you. All right then. You want me to take you to your new bougie ass house?
Yeah. I need food, actually. We need to stop by Al Dente's. I need food and water.
All right, let's go rob the place.
Let's rob the place.
I walk in there every day. I rob a fucking Rocco combo.
That's a lot, first of all. It seems excessive, but okay.
Oh, I mean, I fucking eat it all. It never goes bad, so.
Alright, well, then I guess that's fine.
Oh, lovely. Someone broke into the car while we were gone.
Nice. Good thing I had all my millions of dollars stashed in it.
Joke's on you. I told them to break into the car.
No, really. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, all the things that I said, you know?
Yeah, I know. I got it. I heard you. And I hear you. I actively hear you.
Actively?
Yep.
Even when I do this? Wait, what's the I'm parked out by this lake.
I am especially hearing you now.
80 miles from Santa Fe.
Where at?
This lake is where I park.
Where's the lake?
80 miles from Santa
Yeah.
Fe. And if you're wondering where I'm parked out here by this lake. 80 miles from Santa Fe.
Beautiful.
Thank you. It's my hit song.
Thought your hit song was Bad Driver.
That is technically my hit song, yes. Yes. My performances are different, you know.
Are you able to perform your own songs at busking or no?
Yeah, I could, but I just have to I just have to go into the production session and take out the lead vocals so that I can sing them live, which is time consuming. And by
Right,
time
right.
consuming, I mean like 5 minutes, but I'm too lazy.
Hell yeah.
But maybe someday I will. I have thought about it. Okay, I'm gonna get food and then I'm gonna pass out in the corner, so.
Typical.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, doors unlocked. Love that.
I locked
Yo,
it.
is anybody here? Did you unlock it when we first came in? Because I
no.
didn't.
No, I didn't either. Oh, they left it
Love that.
unlocked. We're killing somebody. We're taking kneecaps.
Love that.
We're taking fucking kneecaps. I was dying when Rocco was like, it's so brain dead that the rules are written on the locker. And I was like, well, people don't follow them, so. Unfortunately.
I'm making food right now. Is there food in the warmer, actually?
Yes, like a lot of it. Don't make food.
Okay.
Stop making food.
All right, I'm stopping. Give me 5 food.
There you go. You have it. It's right there.
I have it right there.
Sing some of your stuff. We probably will. Yeah. I'm going to.
Okay,
so.
I guess I'm clocking in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was eating because I was starving. I can hand you the food if you want.
It's too late. It's too late. I clocked in.
No, okay.
No, it's too late.
I'm sorry.
Here I am, 80 miles from
I
Santa Fe.
didn't know you needed it. I'm so sorry.
Alright, well now that I'm clocked in, I can see who the last motherfucker that was here was.
Yeah, find out.
Joey Moretti.
This motherfucker. Let's kill him. He's dead. He's a fucking walking dead man.
Who is Joey Moretti?
He's a guy that I hired. He's pretty sweet, actually.
Alright, well,
Yeah, he's like a nice
he
guy.
obviously can't fucking read.
Yeah, but he can't read. Alright. Yeah, that's about it. Good night!
Good night. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't say lock the doors when you leave, but I've... Jesus,
Add
I guess
it.
we gotta make
Add it
another
on.
fucking rule.
Another
No, I'm not
fucking
putting-
commandment. Another
Yo, I
common
will
sense
not be
fucking
adding
commandment.
commandments.
I'll add it. I'll add it. Okay, good night.
Good night. Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. I'm sorry, what I meant was... Oh, I'm sorry. What I meant was... Just kidding, that's what I meant. Night. Okay, good night, everybody. I'm so out. I'm so not even gonna raid anyone. I have to pee so bad, actually. Well, yeah, it's definitely told to people. But anyway, good night. I'm done. We're done. We're done. We're out. I am so tired. We are not gonna raid anyone because I am going to crash. Really cool conversation, though. Really cool conversation with Carmine. Something that I definitely wanted to have between him and Daphne. Didn't get exactly where I was trying to get it to go, but I think it's a good step to where I'm trying to get it to go, if that makes sense. We'll see. So good night, and thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I might not see you tomorrow, actually. I might be off for the next few days to work on music and content, but you will see me when you see me.
Turning water into wine with the lady. Must be made of porcelain and fire. And she breathes just like I do.